We're always ready because we're here. Hi, guys. Welcome. Had to do it. Hi, everybody. Good evening and welcome back to Against the Tides, a homebrew campaign set on the continent of Wildemount within the world of Exandria. I'm joined today in every session with our wonderful group of players. We're going to kick it off with a round of introductions. We're going to start with Sarah.
Oh, hello. I'm Osarix Franco. I play Kelby Sparkspinner, the forest gnome druid bard. And last time I remember, there was mean dragon lady. We're gonna kick her ass. Hey, Chum, how do you feel about it?
I like to kick ass. So, am I muted? I'm not muted.
You're good.
Cool. We're good. All right. Yeah, I'm Chum. I'm playing Anders Oberyn, the human. What is he? Shadow Monk Soul Knife Rogue. It's a mouthful. Yeah, and my feet are ready to go. Ready to kick some ass.
Kick so much ass!
Amazing.
All the ass. Hi everyone, I'm Tyrant. I'll be playing Mistwin Iron Fist, the dwarf paladin, and my parents are being mind controlled by crazy dragon lady. So we'll see what
Not
happens.
for long, because we're gonna kick some ass!
Yeah! Right.
Hi everybody, I'm Brett Dystopia. I'm playing Poignée Dumond, Glitter Boy Extraordinaire. And I agree. We're gonna kick this bitch in her dirt cutter.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wait, what?
Meaning her mouth, because she eats poop.
Yeah!
If you can't tell, we have no fun here whatsoever. Not any fun.
That's very good.
Usually I would step in here and be like, hey y'all, here's a recap, but since I stumble through those so frequently and it's my least favorite part of prepping, I have positioned the players to come up with their own recap. You don't have to have it written. It can be off the top of the dome or reading notes, whatever you want to do. But if you would like to tell the good folks what happened last time and
We the
roughly
players
what's
got
going
together
on.
actually, Ash, and we decided that Sarah should be the one to tell everybody what happened.
Why is that, do you think, right?
Well, rumor has it that she's got a fucking problem, and she can't help but write every single detail about
I was at that
everything that
meeting.
goes
We
on
definitely decided
forever.
that Sarah
Except to make this more interesting, I vote we have her do it in like a 50s reporter voice as well.
Mhm.
Why do
We
I love
support
this so much?
Your best transmiglantin accent.
I don't think I can do that very good.
You don't have to. It's okay.
Yes, she does.
Okay.
Our story begins resting near the canal. Our party wakes with the sunrise. Last on watch was one Mistwin, and while on his watch, their party member Turley disappeared into the night. There was some discussion about how to proceed, but ultimately it was chosen that Turley must pursue his own fate. Packing to go west, the party then just walked and talked a bunch. Mistwin tried to tell Kelby a lie about the Wizard of Oz. I get that reference. On the way... It was Brian's face. On the way to the mountain, Kelby had a vision of Rom and the other people back at that one place that we were, and it was freaky. We got to the waterfall, and Mistwin played yet another prank, making us throw shit down a hole in the hole in the ground. Why he would do that is unclear. Reports say he did it for shits and giggles. Once entering the mines of Stonegarden, Mistwin was confused because nothing was the way how it was supposed to be, and that was weird as shit. I mean, I'm sorry, it was weird. We ended up talking to someone, Arietta, to determine what the hell was going on. It seemed that King Brom was still king with his queen, and that they were all working for the good of Stonegarden. What does that work look like, you mean? It looks like indentured servitude. God.
You have killed the bright.
Our correspondent Poignet decided to take a closer look by casting Detect Thoughts and gathered some additional detail, determining that Rieta was under some emotional distress. We were ultimately taken to a leader, Mr. Redspine, to figure out what the hay was going on. Because, and I quote, "there's something terrible going on." We went to there, and Redspine gave Mistwin the business. And Mistwin was like, "Yo, I'm going to stick around and help out." And Kelby was like, "What?" Poignet got pissed because there were voices in his head, but not the good kind. And he yelled and ran away. After much discussion on what to do next, the party decided that they would, in fact, stick around and help the dwarf town and bring Mistwin's parents to peace and prosperity. We hopped aboard a train disguised as dwarfs and told a lot of big lies along the way. Well, what were some of the lies, you might ask? He did say he wanted to fuck his soup and drink his wife. This is fungus.
Oh, sorry, slow on the button.
Through our lies and deceit, we were able to secure a cart to take us directly to the Gemfire Keep, where everything was taken over by machinery and steam. Where people once lived, gears now turned, and it was gaudy and covered in unfamiliar iconography. We arrived at the castle where guards at the keep, golems mindlessly performing their tasks, welcomed us as if we were expected. We walked in, and there was this crazy silver dragonborn lady sitting on the one true throne above the king and queen. You astonishing heresy, but it's true. And we ended the session with one foul sentence. "Welcome home, Mistwin Iron Fist. Welcome home." Reporting to you live from wherever the hell this is. I forgot to take my meds.
Love you so much. Oh my god.
Back to you in the studio. Woo!
Favorite person.
Oh my god. Well, yes. Once again, it's very clear that we have absolutely no fun here.
Greg.
Sarah / Kelby, please feel free to take 1 point of inspiration.
I will do that.
Used.
Thank you.
As you see fit. So yeah. Long story short. The party is now standing in the Gemfire Keep, the throne room to the royals here in Stonegarden. Standing at the doors to this massive room that is just absolutely chock full of gems and crystals and coin. It's very obvious that something isn't right here, clearly. There is a very gaudy, very gilded throne right in the middle, at the very end of the throne room here, where the silver dragonborn sits and rests near, holding onto a massive war pick. And then 2 smaller thrones made of stone sit on either side of this gilded throne in the middle, who looks to be the king on the Dragonborn's left, and who looks to be the queen on, well, your left, their right. Yes, anyway, so, oh my god, I can't. I have a map for you all. Would you like to see it?
Yes, but if it's scary, I don't want to.
It's not too spooky. It's actually
Okay.
real pretty. Where is it? There we are. Y'all can come down. Hip hip hip. Hip. Hip 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 hip. It's a bit spooky.
Damn it.
God
my god.
damn it. You guys are too much. Literally too much. All right.
Greg.
Why isn't that working? Dang it. Hang on, everybody. I'll figure out this friggin'
I have a question
thing. Yeah, what's up?
for my party members. Before we jump in here, does anyone remember why, or does anyone know who cast Longstrider on me?
It was me. It's gone now. Kiss you goodbye.
Oh, it's gone now. Okay.
Yeah. Go like this.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye.
I did it so we could get the fuck out when we needed to, but that was some time ago.
Gone. So very gone. Gone like my father when I was 13. Gone.
Hey, Poignant, we're sick of hearing about your father. We'll not stop talking about it in the cart. What's the big deal? Sometimes dads just go away.
Oh,
Did
I don't like it.
Did you kill your father?
Oh.
Are you insinuating that you have killed your father, Kelby?
Ba, ba, ba.
Oh, it's the mouthful of water for me, fam.
I almost, the only thing I was like, I can't read my notes. I can't read my notes. I can't read my notes. It's very good. Here's the real question.
Did we fill enough time?
No, here's the real question. What about Andrew's dad? That's what I want to know. This motherfucker gets away with not talking about his dad all the time, and I need information.
I would also like to know about this.
Do you want to have this conversation right now? We're about to be in.
Well, I mean,
you know what? Let's have a tea time.
Listen, hey, I get that you're very busy, Dragon Lady. You're very scary.
Time out.
Please excuse us for one moment. We have to have a discussion.
Hold on. Someone
Get
brought
through
up
this problem.
someone brought up fathers. You know, we have to have a talk. Hold on. Anders.
When grandma and grandpa love each other very much.
Do not be immature, Kelby. Your grandparents fucked. And you're dead.
Amazing. I don't know why this is not working. God damn it.
What is it that you are doing?
It is my virtual tabletop thing. It is broken. It is broken.
No.
I think I
Then
can.
let us finish this story.
Please.
Anders, your parents, they made with their genitals and made your dead.
My parents made my dad? That does not sound right.
Your grandparents
Oh, my grandparents. Yes, I
made your
agree.
dad.
That
And then
is
a
what-
different set of old people also did
It's
with
true.
their genitals and made your mom.
Forgive me.
Those two babies grew into horny teenagers
Arnie?
and fucked to make you.
That is how I understand sex.
However, their first attempt they did not like, so they terminated it and then tried again and had you.
I mean, I have a couple of older brothers. They were fine.
Perhaps more than you know.
Who's to say?
And then through a series of eugenics, you came to be. Not successful eugenics, mind you, but eugenics nonetheless.
Oh my god.
You guys are too
Huh?
much.
Are we dead yet?
No,
Dead?
listen, that was a
No.
flashback. That was a flashback to a campfire conversation that we once had with our minds and brains.
And sometimes mouths.
Yeah,
Fixed it. All right.
of course.
Rocks fall.
We successfully filled.
Thank you for that.
Everyone, great, good game.
Doctor.
Well done. Yeah, okay, so you guys should be able to see this map now. If you can't, let me know.
Can see. Can confirm.
Perfect.
Can yes.
Fantastic. So everyone is way down here, the very bottom at the entrance here. Yeah, just absolutely gobsmacked by the amount of wealth that's being shown in this room. And then way at the end over here, flanked by the king and queen as well as several guards, there is a silver dragonborn who has addressed you directly, Mistwin. She looms over this throne, now sitting forward, still grasping this war pick. A crown of gems rests atop her head, and she's staring you down directly.
I will take a few steps forward along this nice red carpet. Thanks. And I'll yell out, "Oi, usurper! What have you done with my ma and pa?"
They're right here. They're just fine. Look for yourselves. Isn't that right, Brahm and Ophelia? She'll look directly at the king and queen, who you will notice have no reaction here.
Do they just seem to be in a daze, or
You can make a perception check.
are they dead?
I mean, they're like moving and breathing and stuff, but if you would like to perceive what might be happening here.
Kelby, as Mr. Wind's walking up, Kelby will kind of sneak up behind, and after he calls out, she'll put a hand on his back and mutter a few words, casting guidance. So you can add a d4 to your roll.
I will do just that.
Your mother's name, Ophelia Ironfist?
I'm just ignoring Bonnie. 13. Not great.
13, okay.
That's with the d4? Oh, womp womp.
Yeah, well.
It's hard to see from this distance. It's kind of easy to get distracted with how different the keep is now that you've returned. Everything's a bit shiny, and the guards are kind of in the way, so it's a bit difficult to make out exactly how they're feeling or how they might be reacting from this distance.
I'm just gonna keep walking forward a little bit. I want to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About there. I think that's good.
Anders, Bonnie, come on.
I'm fighting the resistance deal. What are you doing in my swamp? Our people are starving, hurt, being worked to the bone. And you sit here on a throne of gold, surrounded by gems, treasures, wealth. What kind of monster are you?
A wealthy one, that's for certain. What are you doing home? I thought you were dead.
Well, I was just passing through.
Oh? The prodigal
now.
son has come back home just to pass through?
Not anymore. Now I'm going to take you with me.
Where are we going?
Well, I can't take you to hell, because the gate's sealed. I can take you somewhere else.
Why are you doing this?
Why not?
Because it's hurting people.
They're fine.
I don't think they are. Have you seen them?
Oh, I don't really leave the keep much.
Why?
I have no need to. My shipments come in. Everything's fine. They get their food, get their water.
You think that's what life is? Food and water?
Sustaining it, yes.
Kelby's gonna look at like Anders and Poigny, and just kind of, I don't know what to do.
What will it take to convince you to leave on your own?
When I've filled the whole keep with gems and gold. We're getting there. But this is just today's shipment. What's up? What do you want to do?
Can I insight check this person? Like, just trying to get a understanding of, does she have any, like, trinkets that she's playing with? Or, you know what I mean? Like, anything that she's paying attention to in this room besides us?
Sure. Yeah, go for it.
Perception, I'm assuming, yeah?
Yeah, perception, sorry.
Okay, I just checked.
Miss.
Mount. Fear in my body? 17.
17. You'll see that she's kind of like preening herself a little bit. Her right hand has not left this massive gaudy war pick that she has, and she'll kind of like pick at her crown a little bit, maybe even like grab a gem that's sitting on the throne next to her and like start twiddling with it. She seems very content with where she is.
I'm gonna Anders will look around the room. Is this all like uncut gems and like raw like gold nuggets, or are these like refined things, or is it a mixture of both? Or like people's possessions like bracelets and vases and stuff like that, or is it all kind of raw materials?
It's more so raw materials. Even like the gold that you see is more in like nugget form, but in mass quantities for sure. The gems are mostly uncut. You'll see maybe a few piles with like tools next to them where they have been cut, but for the most part everything is all raw and just in extreme quantities.
So Anders is gonna step over to a pile and just reach down and take the biggest gem he sees. Just kind of hold it in his hand.
Okay. You would have picked up a massive ruby. It's very easy to tell by its color, maybe not so much by its shape because it's like just dug from the earth. There's still dirt and like silt on it, so you kind of have to like wipe it away to get at some of the sheen of it. But
kind of clean it off.
The Dragonborn will
See if I'm
lean
gonna
back and
get a reaction. Yeah.
absolutely, she'll put her hands behind her head. Beautiful, isn't it?
Mead.
I mean, nothing in its current state that isn't.
Oh, it all is. Give it a little bit of polish, bit of elbow grease. It'll be worth far more than it is in its current state, of course. But it's still beauty, the nature of it, as it comes directly from the earth. It's amazing. You've been sitting on it for so long, and she's looking directly at you, Mistwin. Why did you all do nothing with this? You could do so much with this wealth. So much!
When you take too much from the earth, eventually it will take it back.
Silly little quotes.
I'll give you a chance.
Anders. Oh, good.
See, I left for many reasons. One of which, I believe that everyone deserves a chance at redemption. You here have done great evil, sure. But I still think you can be saved. So here's your chance. Leave. Don't come back. Do the right thing.
Tempting. Very tempting offer there, Mistwin. To leave all this behind. To return Stonegarden to the Iron Fists. Hasn't quite left it. Has it? And she'll turn towards the king, who will kind of stiffen and sit up in his chair. He's not broken eye contact, or at least line of sight with you, Mistwin, since you entered in here.
Mistwin, do you know who she is? What her name is? Where she comes from? Anything?
I think we got a name.
What is she doing with all this money?
I don't know. I assume all of this has been mined. Taken from Stonegarden.
Do you remember, Kelby, how we talked about how in this state of the world people will take advantage?
Right. I get what you're saying,
Right.
but where is it? Where is
Say
it
that
going?
very loudly.
Oh, Kelby will kind of get nervous and look up to the throne.
Yeah, but she just said this was just today's shipment. Those people have been working for a really long time. Where's the rest of it? Where is it going? What are you doing to these people's home? Who are you?
Important is what I am, unlike you or anyone else that decides to come and visit.
Are you important too? I've never heard of you.
Not many have. I'm claiming the name for myself.
And what name is that exactly?
Taltak.
I am looking Brahm in the eyes now. Do I get the feeling that he is just broken? Or is there still any fight left in him?
You can make another perception or an insight check if you would like. Either or is fine.
I will do that insight check, thank you. 15's not bad.
Not bad. Let's see here. You'll get a sense that your father is hesitant to move, hesitant to show any sort of emotion. While you're looking in, you see your mother kind of quake where she sits and wrings her hands a little bit. And Taltak, the Dragonborn, will take her war pick and slam it on the ground in front of your mother. What did we say about feelings, dear? You keep them inside. She'll return the war pick to her hands.
When that line is dropped, Kelby like visibly stiffens and looks at Poigny, like just her, like she hated that line, hated it.
We can talk. We can play games if you would like. Love a good game. Can make some wagers if you'd like. Or if you're here to tussle, we can do that as well.
What
It's
kind
up
of
to you.
game?
Dice games.
Okay. What kind?
Some of them don't really have names, but they do have rules. If you abide by them, I'll talk. Expound whatever knowledge you're looking for. There's a cost, though. There's always a cost.
Miss Wynn's just going to like glance back over her shoulder at Poigny.
No offense, Miss Wynn, but your sister is hideous.
Thank you. No, it's my sister, Poigny, but anyway. What do you know about dice games?
What do I know about dice games?
Games
Quite
games
a
of
bit.
chance.
Quite a bit. I had been known to play a few in my early days. Why do you ask?
Well, as far as I see it, we need to do something about this. She seems to want to play dice games. I want to ram my sword through her chest, but less confrontation might be better.
Why?
Well, anything that we do here, the spirit won't leave.
And his parents are right there.
This is true, but again, if there is no promise for anything beyond this for her, why do we care if she is threat?
When we would want to return the city to the people, and having even one of these ghosts around could be dangerous.
Can we
Detrimental.
not dispense of the ghost like we did in the forest? Is there a reason we want the silver cunt alive?
GM, when we defeat a ghost, quote unquote,
The
Is it?
firefly.
yeah, the fireflies, do they disperse or do they just return back to the atmosphere?
They return back to their form. You would remember your fight in the ruins of Shattengrod in the massive cavern. That once defeating the Pyrefly turned monster, would return back to its Pyrefly form, but greatly diminished. So the larger ones that can apparently summon these massive creatures then have to spend time to return to that large size.
While we're asking questions, what's the loadout or whatever of the Father Time guards here?
Let's
They don't look so tough on their icons, so may as well, like size them up.
sure. They. Why can't I see?
Interesting choice of words, actually.
Yes. You can see that they're also carrying war picks in their hands and like a bit of a, double-handed option. They also seem to have a javelin strapped to their backs. That's the most that you can see as far as how they're kitted out, as it were.
Are they dwarves? What I mean,
You can make a perception check. Investigation,
Okay.
rather, since you're like looking straight into them.
investigation. 27.
27. You would know that these are a form of dwarf. These are much more pale skinned, like they don't leave the mountain very often. You would recognize them as Duragar.
Can you spell that for me,
Okay.
GM?
Duergar.
Duegear.
There's an R after E, but here, I'll type it in the old Discord.
Thank you. Arigato.
They're dwergars, mysterious creatures who hide. Cousin to the dwygar.
think that's how you
Inquisitive
pronounce
dwarves beneath the ocean. You would like me to handle this game of dice because you believe me to be knowledgeable, Miss Wynn?
Well, whatever we choose. If we want to fight, we fight, but we are outnumbered.
I think if we can try and win the game, I don't think we have any reason to believe that she's telling the truth, but we can maybe leverage something, right?
And
I think
maybe
it's-
in the meantime, we can find a way to get my parents away from her.
Yeah.
All right, we'll play your game.
Oh, goody. What will you wager?
I don't know what would be the normal wager.
What will you tell us if we win? A wager's always based on the value of what's offered and what's gained.
Very keen. I would be able to bring as much information about the continent as I know in its current state, all across Wildemount. I have many connections, you see. These gems and gold, they don't stay here. We've changed the main export. So, have a lot of information on that. I see you thinking about what your wager could be, dear Mistwin. Clearly, I'm not interested in more wealth. I mean, who isn't? But I would be interested in information as well. Specific information. Like your memories. Or some energy from you. There's a lot that could be advantageous should you choose to wager it.
How about this?
Win.
Yeah.
You know this is a trick, right?
I. How about this? We win. You give us information. Do we need information?
I mean, it doesn't hurt.
Why not ask for your castle back? Do not be short-sighted. Then you can turn it over to your zombie parents over there in the back.
Information and you leave.
Over a dice game. Depends on what you wager. What is worth reclaiming your home?
Stability, perhaps. There is much to gain if Mistwind decides never to return to his homestead. You get to remain where you are in your seat of gems and coin. And you don't have to deal with the fuss of an insurrection. Insurrection costs lives. Lives mean less mining, less coin, less gems, etc., etc.
Transfer of title.
Interesting. This is not what I thought would happen today. It's very exciting. What about you all? Is he the only one that's going to play? Only one game to turn over Stonegarden. Doesn't seem fair. I want you all in.
I can't make deals on behalf of my friends.
And the rest of us have nothing that you could want. Unless
I
you
don't think
have-
that's very true.
Elaborate.
I've already given examples of some things you could wager. Memories, bargains you've made.
And what do I stand to gain? Is his castle. I care not for these coins and gem.
Huh. What do you want? What do you really want?
I would like a list of your connections. And a signed letter granting me the same access to them.
I don't give up my connections quite so easily. Are you sure that's what you really want?
It's the only thing that will keep me ards through this entire endeavor.
Nothing wrong with a little friendly competition.
Friendly competition is boring, mon ami. I much prefer my competition to be vicious, aggressive, and dangerously sexual.
I like you. Well, you, sir, and she'll look straight at you, Anders. Shall you play or shall you forfeit this land to me forever? Should you choose not to play.
I have no claim to this land. How can I forfeit?
If you do not play, nothing happens. You're either all playing or nothing.
Very well, I will play, but I have nothing to offer you. I'm a humble monk. I have no possession. I have nothing of value to you.
Are you quite sure about that?
You tell me. What do you want from me?
She desires your vigor, my good man. Show her the vitality of the monken style, no?
What is your last name, dear? Your family name?
My family name is Oberyn.
Oberyn. Truly? Is it really?
Yes, why would I lie?
Where have you been?
I am on my pilgrimage.
For 30 years?
It's been a long pilgrimage.
And you haven't checked in with your family?
Who told you that?
My connections, dear. I don't just trade in gold.
I have not been home, but I have checked in.
You seem so confident in that answer. Can you make a deception check?
No, I got a letter, remember?
You did.
I mean, I can make a deception check.
I would like
Can
you
be
to.
very good. Yep, that's a 3.
How much do you really know about what's happening at home, dear?
As I said, I have not been back. I sent a message and received a reply, although it was quite terse.
I wonder why. And then she'll shift focus over to you, Kelby. So, little one, what about you? Join in with your friend to try and win back his home? What do you have to offer?
Grandpa said to never enter a deal unless you understand all the terms. So you're saying that if Mistwin transfers his title and Poignet offers you his vigor and Anders tells you about his family and I give you something that you'll give us information and you'll leave and that's it. If we win.
If you win.
Why not just... I'm like Anders. I don't really have that much to give in matter of items or information. This, I've never... I mean, I don't know this place.
And she'll look at Mistwin and kind of like a question of like, are you sure about this?
I'm having the same question in my head. Can I look at my parents one last time to see if they're like giving me the don't do this look, or I mean, this is obviously a don't do this situation.
You can make one more perception or insight check if you would like.
Nope. Oh, the 9.
From here, you can see that your father is starting to sweat. It's the most that you can see.
I don't know, Kelby. I'm trying not to be.
It's okay.
And she'll turn and look at Taltak.
What's the game and what are the rules? I won't make a wager unless I know what I'm getting myself into.
Right. I have 2 games that we can play. I won't tell you which one it is. Pick one. 1 or 2. They're both equally fair. Based on chance. A little bit of intrigue.
Do we each get to pick our game, or do we all play the same game?
All the same. Unless you wish to up your wager and go for the other one.
How do the games work?
They're quite simple, really. I have some dice here, and she'll stand up from the throne that she's been sitting at this whole time and walk over to a table that's very close nearby. She'll just kind of sprawl her hands out. I have many dice here. The ones that are 6-sided. They seem the most fair. You will take 2 of them and roll. You win if you have a total of 7 or 12. If neither winning condition is met, you can double down and roll another, just a 1, to add to one of your dice to try to equal 7 or 12. That's the easy one.
And the other?
I would rather know if you all would like to stick with the easy game or play the harder one. Only then will I reveal the details.
So, what you're saying is a 7 or a 12, all other rolls we lose.
Yes. Or if you roll a losing hand, you can take another dice, wager more, and attempt to win. In order to make it fair, we can have multiple rounds if you so choose, not just the one. Seems a bit harsh.
I see.
Might I make a request?
Yes.
Should we choose the other game, would you send these sweaty, fearful dwarves away to their chambers, please? They are unsightly to look at.
Oh, well, that's quite rude. Did you hear what he said? And the Duragar will all grip their war picks, the white of their knuckles shining through.
I was not referring to your statuesque dwarves. I was talking about our compatriots' parents, who seem to be piecing themselves.
Oh, no, it's the king and the queen. They must be here. They have to be present for this.
I don't care if they are your personal concubines. I wish them to leave. They are not as rigid and stalwart in the face of games of chance as your lovely friends.
Oh, well, since
This is dependent on us taking the harder game, by the way.
you're calling the shots now, is it?
I would not say that we are calling the shots.
You're making
just
requests.
making it more interesting by playing the harder game if you are willing to acquiesce to a very simple request so that we might play in peace.
We can still play in peace, won't we? And she'll look over at Brahm and Ophelia. They don't move. They're just fine where they are.
All right. I'll play your game.
Do all four of us have to win to
Yes.
be considered a victory?
Mm-hmm.
I'll give you a memory.
Oh, very good. Shall we settle that now, so we know what you're giving up? Let's do that. Which memory are you to give me?
One worth more than all the gold in this room.
It either must be very personal or very valuable. Either way, sounds like a real winner.
I'll give you the memory of the time I saw the spirit in the forest.
Interesting.
Shelby, are you sure?
What was that? I'm sorry, I totally didn't hear that.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I like this information. Your wager is accepted. So, who wants to play first?
Are you going to write the letter now, since you demanded that she settle up on which memory you were to receive?
Not quite. So, who wants to play?
Do we not want to hear about the other game?
We do not get to hear about it unless we agree to play it first.
Well, the easy one. The odds are not good.
Oh,
The odds may or may not be better with the other game. Just saying. Just requires you to up your wager. That's all.
I agree to play the second game, if this is the route you wish to go.
My father always said, nothing worth doing is worth doing easy.
I think I might like you a bit more than I thought, Anders.
if we agree to play the second game, we have to up our wager. What will you up? Because as far as I'm concerned, the law of this land requires equal consideration on both sides for a true contract to be made.
I like the way you think. What could I wager? For if I am to lose, then I am to leave.
Your powers. You have to offer that you'll never do this to anyone ever again.
What powers do I have but the brawn in my arms, in my body? I carry no powers with me.
That's more than most. You would have to offer those up to help people instead of hurting them.
I would wager that I'm already helping people.
That's a matter of perspective. And not the intent of the wager.
I like this little one, Mistwin. Where did you find her?
Maybe if you win the wager, you'll find out.
Well, if I am to lose the game, then I shall leave Stonegarden. To up the ante. Well, this is me showing my hand a bit, but I can bring your sister back, Mistwin.
What do you mean back?
Well, she's been run out of town.
If you leave, I won't need your help bringing her back.
Right, but the guards that I have on her will surely stay. So, if I lose, your dear sister will be left alone entirely.
Can I make an insight check on her?
If you would like.
Because this is contrary to information that I have. Nope. All right. Well, stupid insight.
Kelby's been watching. My passive insight is real high. It's 22.
Damn. All
Like,
right.
do I, like, I mean, I'm happy to roll a check as well, but
I don't think
given
you really
that Kelby's
need-
pretty clued into this interaction, I feel like she'd pick up on, like, that's a lie. You know what I mean?
With that high of a natural insight that you have, you would know that she's not lying.
Kelby would reach out and grab Mistwin's hand then, like, as he's confused, like, grab it and, like, squeeze it twice.
Fine. That'll be your wager. Bring my sister back. Someone has to run this place. Not be her.
It's a shame she left in the first place. She was doing so well in your absence. That's information that I can give should you win.
I assume we are all to up our antes.
In time, yes.
Not up front?
Not quite.
But how are we to hold you accountable to your words, or you to us, should we not agree on the terms and conditions early?
I've already given you what I would wager. I could only hope that what you bring to the table is equally, if not better, than what your current wager is. But that's part of the game.
Allow me to state mine clearly then. You have demanded some of my vitality, yes?
A bit.
To up my ante, you may affray me of all my vitality. Every last drop.
As tempting as that is, I wish not to create more fireflies. Do you not know that your soul will be stuck here indefinitely?
I do not see how this is different than my current situation, so it matters little.
Tempting.
Stick me in a jar and use me for a nightshade lamp. I care not. But if you wish to keep my interest in this game, we will play for high stakes.
So your life.
I
then.
also expect you to up your ante if this is the way things are going to go.
As I'm the one who know the rules to this game and have already stated my elevated wager.
Not to me.
Oh, yes.
I get your contacts, but there's no elevation of wager if you give something to Mistwin. Where's my carrot? Only the rod?
What do you desire then?
I want your name in totality. I do not want just the equal rights to your contacts. I want them to treat me as if I were you, and for you to forego all of them.
Give up the name you've made for yourself.
This is equal, no?
The
It
name
is
I've made for myself, perhaps.
My life for yours, perhaps?
My full name belongs to someone else. But my seat of power and those contexts? Sure.
Vabon.
Very good.
Have we decided the game we are playing? We're going with the much more fun and exciting game, no? And Pointy
Yes.
will look at the rest of the group.
Aye.
Yes.
Very good. All right. Well, come on up. I won't bite. And she'll stand there and gesture to the table in front of her.
As we're walking up, Kelby's gonna drift over to Anders and like tug on his sleeve.
Anders, what will you give?
I will give what I must. I guess information is all I have. Whatever she wants.
Okay.
All right. So, this game requires 4 of these dice, the same as the previous game. You will take your 4 dice, roll them, but keep them all secret. Everyone does this. Then, the betting starts. That is when you are to introduce your wager. You are to pick 1 of the dice. That shall be your leader, as it were. And that's the one that you will show to everyone, keeping the other 3 hidden. Once all bets are settled, we will reveal all of the dice. And the one that has the highest total wins. So this one is a bit different from the other, where there aren't so many rounds as it is a single go around. High stakes and all. So, if I win, I get all that you have wagered. If any of you win, then you know what happens. So,
Sorry, Jim.
yes,
Let me
go
just
ahead.
make sure I heard that right. So if she wins, we all lose. If one of us wins, do we all win?
Yes,
Okay, perfect.
These odds are better.
significantly better.
Can I, really quick, just kind of looking back at, well, acting like I'm looking around, but just kind of like look back behind me and cast Detect Magic, please?
Sure. The Duergar that's closest to you will kind of very quickly turn towards you and like sniff in the air in your general direction.
In Dwarvish, I'm going to say, go fuck yourself, and then turn around.
He'll growl back at you, but he won't move.
Do I notice anything magical within 30 feet of me?
Yes. Your mother has a necklace with a faint bit of magic on it. You would recognize that this is something that she's had for years and years and years. Your father also has a ring with a bit of diminished magic in it. You would recognize this as like the Iron Fist family crest on a ring. You're very familiar with this. And then Taltak has her armor kind of lightly glows, which at this distance you can see, excuse me, the bear's gross, is a bit of studded leather all across her, and then the war pick that she is holding is glowing brightly.
Okay. Nothing too unexpected.
Cool.
And what 4 dice are we using for this, by the way?
4d6, right?
Yeah,
46?
4d6, correct. Thank you. So I'll explain that again really quick. So you'll take 4 dice, roll them, keep the numbers to yourself. You can roll them in Roll20 if you'd like. I won't look. I'll even cover up the chat. Go away. Yes. Cool. Or you can roll them like as physical dice if you would like. You'll keep all of them hidden, save for 1, which you'll reveal after the betting starts. And your betting will include your wager, which it seems she's expecting this to be of much higher caliber than what you are currently offering.
May I see the dice that you will use?
Yes, of course. And she will hand over 4 d6. They are kind of like a dull, kind of a cream color. And once they get into your hands, you'll recognize that these are made out of teeth. Not like human teeth, like
Gross.
a monster tooth or something that's shaped into a dice, but yeah.
So I have some jeweler's tools in my bag. So I just want to look at them and see if there's anything unusual about them, if they're balanced, and yeah, they're not loaded or anything.
Sure. I don't know how to use jeweler's dice in the sense of mechanics. Is this some sort of a roll, or are you just using these in an investigation
well,
sort of thing?
I'm proficient with them, so I get to add my proficiency bonus to a roll.
Okay.
I think
Like investigation, probably, right? Because you're stepping out of my clothes.
Yeah, it'd probably be intelligence plus proficiency. Or something
Okay.
like that.
yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think you use a skill. Yeah,
They're not. It's a
whatever that
straight
skill
roll with
would
your
be.
proficiency bonus added to it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it is? Okay.
All right. Damn. Well, that's 10.
10 total? In all of your years, you have played with dice in a whatever significant amount that you would see fit. Like growing up as a kid, playing dice games with your friends and family and stuff. You're familiar with how they work. You can't immediately tell if there's anything like off or different with them, especially since they're made out of bone, so they're like a lot lighter than they would typically be. You're muted, by the way, if you're trying to talk. Oh wait, no, maybe you're not. I thought you were talking.
I'll just hand them back to her.
Okay. She'll kind of look you up and
Anders.
down and shake them in her hand.
May I?
Yes, of course.
And may I borrow your
Yes.
little eyepiece there? And I'll inspect the dice and kind of like do this sort of thing as if I'm looking for the light. And as I turn away from her, I would like to use subtle cast,
Ooh, okay.
and I'd like to make I'm going to cast prestidigitation and replace one of her dice with an identical looking die, but I'd like it to be weighted so that it rolls ones.
Ooh. Interesting. Okay. Can you make a sleight of hand check for me as you do this?
Sure. Do I get anything for doing this subtle? Because it costs me nothing to like
Right.
do this subtly. Do I get any bonuses for that, or is it just a straight roll?
Since you're trying to make this as subtle as possible, you can do this at advantage.
Okay. I don't know how I'm going to do better than that.
Well,
26.
very good. Yeah, it's very easy to like make this kind of quick turnaround, and you feel very confident in this because of your like expertise with the spells that you know. But you are like completely surrounded with not only the Dwergar, is that how you say it? them as well as the Dragonborn in front of you and your friends all looking at you as you're like inspecting this dice. You make a very quick switch, kind of like a magician just like shoves it down like maybe your sleeve, and in your hand in the exact same spot is an identical looking dice that you have created.
Do I notice the magical signature with my detect magic?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh god.
There's like a real spark in Poigny's eye, and he'll approach the Dragonborn and be like, "What kind of teeth are these? What creature did they come from? They are beautiful, by the way."
They come from a dragon.
No.
Yes.
A real dragon.
Yes.
A full-blown, fire-breathing, winged, angry cunt.
This
with
one
claws.
breathed ice. Would you believe it?
Mon diable. I am envious of your dice, and I will hand her her 4d6s minus her 1.
It is really only the most that remains of dear Voragol. That fucking bastard. Anyway, are we ready to play?
Oui.
Yes.
All right. Okay. So, I need more d6. Hang on.
Add a magic feats.
Where are my tiny d6? I have these cute little itty bitty, little tiny d6. I used to play a wizard. Woohoo! Woo! All right. Here's the rub, y'all. Roll those dice. I promise I will not look in chat if you should choose to do the old digital ones. Keep the total to yourself.
Bloop.
You'll see that Taltak, she'll hand out dice if you guys don't have them. And kind of just encourage you to like roll it on the ground or whatever, reserving the table just for herself. But she'll roll them and like cup a hand in front of them so you guys can't see. And even like look over towards King Brahm and just kind of like also put another hand so he can't see as well. She'll just look at the dice before her and clasp her hands on top of them. All right. And she'll look at you, Kelby, since you're the one of the closest ones to her. What do you wager here, dear?
Kelby will carefully take one of the dice and hold it to the side before raising it up to reveal a 6. And she'll say,
I wager my voice.
Lovely. Thank you. And then she'll look over at you, Punye. I believe we've already discussed what you shall upwager.
Oui.
Would you like
As I
to
said.
reveal your favorite dice here?
As I said, if we lose, you may affray me of all my vitality, and he'll push a 2 forward.
Oof, rough. Thank
The
you.
gleam in his eyes does not fade at all.
Nice. Anders, she'll look over to you.
I will wager 3 questions.
Ooh. How exciting. Thank you. And your dice?
He pushes out a 6.
Ah. Thank you. And then she'll kind of lower her stance and look towards you, Mistwin. Her hands resting firmly on the dice on the table in front of her. You, little Iron Fist. What do you bring to the table?
Oh man, hold on. Misfit wouldn't do that. Ty would do that. Misfit would not do that.
Do it, you coward.
I can't. It would be breaking every sort of thing that Mistwin stands for. I wager myself.
In what capacity, dear?
Servitude.
Oh. I quite
Here.
like that.
Here in the mines.
Pretty good, I must admit. Exciting. And your dice?
See it.
Nice. Ooh, tough luck there. Well, you already know what I would wager. And here's mine, and she shows you a 1. Unfortunate. Now the exciting part. Who has the highest amount? You, little one, and she'll look at you, Kelby. What was your total?
Kelby will pull away her hands, and you'll see that she has a total of 18. 6, a 5, a 4, and a 3.
Wow. 18?
Mhm.
Very good. You, tiefling.
He pushes forward with like a scrape on the surface they're playing on. Shows 2 5s and a 2 for a total of 14.
Tough luck there.
We'll see.
Human. You're muted.
Anders will put his dice down, revealing a 3, a 2, and a 1 for a 12.
Oh no. Even worse luck. So sorry, dear. And you. What did you get?
Mr. will push forward a 6, and a 4. 417.
Ooh. Almost took it right home, didn't you? Huh. Well, here comes the fun part, I suppose. She reveals her hand. You've already seen a 1. You see a 6, a 6, and a 5. She crouches down. She crouches down, holding onto the war pick for stability to get eye level with you, Kelby. Do you know what this means?
I imagine some more bullshit from some evil witch, but I don't know, maybe you have a surprise.
We get to play again. Just you and I.
Oh.
Are you ready?
I guess.
There is a catch, though.
Of course there is.
The wager is different.
Oh my gosh, do tell me more.
I shall wager everything that I have, everything that I've earned, all of my contacts, my connections, my name, everything. I will lay down my life here in this keep, should I lose. But you...
Okay.
You get to wager for them. She points to the other three. You've already given me quite enough. And you will give me quite enough. But as you can see here, I require more. What shall you give me from them? No discussion. What do you know of these folk that you could take from them and give to me? You can think on it for now.
How much do you know about them? You seem to know a little bit about everybody.
Some more than others. Mistwin I know all about.
Right, because you've been living in his house, you creep.
Yes.
But what about Poignet? What about Anders?
The tiefling I don't know as much about. I know they are tormented. Deeply, but that's surface level. Anyone could garner that.
Right. Even a rube like you. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud?
You did, and I loved it. Mr. Oberyn over here, though, I know quite a bit. More than he knows, apparently. Which is just so juicy.
And it's the same game? I just have to roll higher than you?
Yes. Except how about we don't reveal our dice this time? We just do it at the same time, the both of us. Up to you, though. You have the choice.
Kuan Yu will, without saying a word, nudge Kelby on the shoulder. But there's a big smile on his face. And he nods.
You know, I don't usually engage in mental combat with the unarmed, but I guess I'll make an exception for you. Alright. Poigny. What will I give you from him?
If I may, I will not discuss with the young Kelby. Whatever she offers, my original offer stands.
Very good.
I would give you his left toe. The big one. Now I see what you're thinking. I see you thinking, that's not worth anything. And you'd be a fool. Because I happen to know that I happen to know that people like Poigny, all of their magical ability lives in that single toe. Why do you think he wears such nice boots? From Anders? From Anders, I would give you a favor. To use when you want. He's generally got a pretty good go-get-him attitude. From Mistwin. Well, I mean, seeing how it's Mistwin's home and everything, and he probably really should be giving the most, which is hard to beat out on Poigny's toe. I mean, really. All of the power of the 9 hells live there. I saw it once when we were camping. He accidentally pulled his sock off. Holy shit, you would not believe it. It doesn't even look normal. And Mistwin's already offered up, like, his whole, like, eternal servitude and stuff, but... I think Mistwin... Mistwin would give up the bond that he has with his brother.
Exciting.
Isn't it?
Very much so.
Yeah.
I will be fair. Do you all accept these wagers?
Wholeheartedly. With all of my toe.
Yes.
I accept. Only because I know that you're going to lose.
Do you know?
I do. In this world, may not come immediately, but eventually, the wicked lose out, and I believe it's your time.
Well, I believe you to be wrong, but we'll see about that. She rolls her dice.
Hey DM, I got all 6s over here, so I think I win, right?
I mean, if you were playing, yes. So, little one.
Kelby has her hands over her dice. And she kind of is humming to herself a little bit.
Right, so this is the part where we reveal and all this stuff, but we're gonna do it on the count of 3, and later we can braid each other's hair and tell each other all each other's secrets.
Oh, I would
Bond over
love
some
that.
hot cocoa.
That would be lovely.
You just want me to show mine first, right?
It's the fun part. Go for it.
Right, fun part.
Kelby will lift her hands. She got a total of 14, a 6, a 4, a 3, and a 1.
All right. You don't trust me, do you?
Well, you haven't really given me much of a reason to there, Taltak. You come into, you steal people's houses, you brainwash their parents, you steal all these people's money, you enslave a whole bunch of folks. There's all these weird guys standing around, which makes for a really awkward party, if I'm being totally honest.
That's just rude.
Well, I mean, look at them. They have any of them even breathed once? Like, gosh, wow, I'm getting sad just thinking about what they do in their free time.
Oh, they're quite all right.
Right. You're stalling.
I play fairly, and she will reveal her hand. There is a 1, a 3, a 5, and a 5.
God damn it! Another tie.
Kelby grins, just like wide, and looks at Taltak.
You know, since this is your game and all, I figured you'd be better at it.
It's purely by chance.
Interesting. I guess you have bad luck.
I wouldn't say so.
Why
Well,
not?
look around, dear. Does this look like bad luck to you?
Yes. This looks like hell.
Maybe yours.
This looks like someone trapped alone. Empty. Hateful. Cruel and unkind.
Oh, I am not alone. I haven't been alone in a very long time.
Would you like to talk about it?
Not really.
All that, like, deep, dark, secret past. Too painful to bear.
Not really.
Maybe you made a promise. A promise to someone that you probably shouldn't have. Maybe you gave up too much. Am I on the right track?
I gained a lot. Did not give up anything. Save for my name, but that was given to me by my mother. I didn't want it.
What color were your mother's eyes?
Green.
So you do care about her enough to remember at least a little bit.
Absolutely. She brought me into this world. To thrive, to prosper. More than her, at the very least.
Right. Listen, do you have... Is it okay if I borrow that pick that you've got there? I'd just like to hit myself really hard, really quick, and just kind of take myself out of this interaction. Unless we're rolling again.
I can hit you myself if that's what you so desire.
Oh, no. I just was wondering when we'd get on with it. Because it seems like my guess is we're rolling again, right? That's the way your little game works. We double down and double down and double down into the depths of infinity.
As the game works, should you tie twice, which is unheard of, you only get to roll a single die. No wager. Just a tiebreaker, that's all. Shall we?
Hold on.
No, it's okay, Miss Twin.
Wait.
No, waiting. Why didn't you say that like 5 minutes ago in the middle of her like rant where she was like talking about her shitty mom?
Let's make this a little more interesting. I will wager
What do you mean
something
a little
for
more
a new
interesting?
rule.
You've already wagered so much, Little Iron Fist. What more could you possibly have to offer?
I'll give you my brother.
You see her perk up. You see the Dwergar around you perk up. And you see your parents panic.
For this, my devilish friend over here will choose which one of your dice will be rolled. And I will choose which one of Kelby's dice will be rolled. Call it a superstitious thing.
Oh, superstition. Didn't get anyone anywhere.
I don't know. You look pretty spooky to me. Seems like you got you pretty far.
I am confused. Does he carry his brother around in a jar, or
Yes. Pointy, we talked about this.
did we?
Yes, he does. Yes.
Yes, Pointy, you look at Mistwin's hip, and there is a cairn.
Literally carries his brother around in a jar. Okay.
Yeah.
So what do you think there? Shit for brains? I mean, sorry, silver. Listen, I can't think of a witty rhyme for that one. I just don't care that much. New wager, new rule?
I do so like change. Yes, let's. And she will hold out her hand with her 4 dice.
When you, please.
Poigny will stare at the 4 dice in her hand. Shake his head, but he's gonna laugh anyway, and he's just gonna like flick 3 dice off of her hand.
This one.
We.
Very good.
It's just gonna be a random die because there's nothing in my spell that says I know which one I created. So, whatever one, you can decide at random which one it is. Ash,
Perfect.
I leave it to you because I
Okay.
am without any cards to play.
Why don't you each roll a d4, and if they match, then it's the good one.
Oh, let's do
Oh, that's
that.
fun. I like this. Yes. Yes.
Chum, you genius, you. Ready?
Yes. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh. Ah.
Damn it.
Hold up your fingers. Okay.
It's in the it's in the chat.
Oh yeah, but people can't see it. You're good. You're good.
Yeah.
I also wasn't looking, but yeah, as far apart as it could possibly be.
Those of you watching at home.
Oh God.
Right, then I get to choose yours, and she walks over to yours and kind of does the same, just like slaps 3 of them out of your hand. That one, and she returns back to the table.
Awesome. GM, can I use my inspiration on this roll?
Absolutely, you can.
Excellent.
Worth a shot.
I knew what you were doing there, Ty, but there's
Yeah.
nothing I could have done
What-
there.
I should have picked. I now realize because I can detect
Now
that.
You
you're
can see it,
thinking.
but I can't.
I just see the dice go.
That would have been
You should have,
genius,
Shit.
Ty.
pointed
Yep.
over each one and looked at Mistwin as he
Listen,
did.
Mistwin's got a 10 intelligence. I think this is
Oh,
unpopular.
100%. Here's the thing. You still had good odds. Like, you had odds of it working out, which is better than no odds. Like, it was a good plan.
Yeah.
It was a good plan. Kelby's going to hold up her dice, and she'll actually like flip it like a coin in the air before catching it, and go, you know, there's something that's been bothering me this entire time about you, Taltak. You reminded me of someone, and I just couldn't put my finger on it until just now when you got close and your body over just kind of overwhelmed me. You remind me of a Grick I met once, but you're like half as charming, and that's why it was confusing, because I mean, really, that's impressive. Are you ready? 3, 2, 1, go! And before she can say anything, Kelby is just gonna roll her dice out onto the middle of the table.
Do you feel confident?
Kelby looks at the 5 in the middle of the table.
I sure do.
Too bad. And she will reveal that she rolled a 4.
I rolled a 5 and a 1, y'all. It was scary, and the 5 was on the dice that Ash gave me. Fuck yes.
Oh, well, it seems... Man, it seems it's time to pack up and head out. King? Queen? It's all yours now, I suppose.
Kelby's gonna like reach in and kind of grab onto her spell focus and look at Taltak.
You promised a lot of stuff. And I can't believe that you would be fair about this after all of the hard work that those dwarves down there put into stopping this.
Tel Aviv, where's my list?
Oh, it's right here. And she goes to look on the table and kind of shuffle some papers. But as she does that, she picks up her war pick, slams it down on the ground in front of her, and a massive cone of acid comes straight for you. We're gonna roll initiative, bitches. All right. Sick.
Do you need a dex save from us? Because we did just get acid blasted right at our
You
Oh,
did.
yeah.
You did.
Third GM.
Third teacher, we
So-
had homework.
Teacher, was this a spell?
Ooh, that's a good question. Hang on. I don't
She
think
did
it
with
is.
her little pick, so it's a magic item, maybe?
Well, you can cast a spell through magic items, though.
Correct.
Yeah, but they're not considered spells because they don't have the somatic woogity woogity.
This is not a spell.
Okay.
Blah. What was it say? Was it Dex or Con?
This.
Acido.
Yo, we're about to have an acid trip. Dex save. Oh no. I got a 12.
12.
Your boy
Okay.
got a 15.
Nice.
We both failed.
Well, goodbye. It's been real. Hey, Bright, can you take us out with the voice?
Goodbye!
Hey, Ash, does the Dwergar also have to make a save
Oh yeah. It's
Also,
standing
good
right
question.
next
One moment.
for being in the zone?
Yes,
in
they
the
do.
Splash zone.
They do. Thank you very
This is
much.
the flash
In
zone.
the cum zone.
No.
I love
Chat,
evil
wrong
people
chat.
who have no regard for their own people.
Cool.
Should I save it for the chat?
It's good to know. Let's
In
see.
the acid zone.
In the acid zone. Woo.
Put on your ponchos. You're in the splash zone.
Did it succeed?
It did not. It absolutely failed.
For both of us?
She's. So, Kelby, you got a 12, right?
I got a 12.
Okay. You did not succeed, unfortunately.
Yeah, I know.
Poignet is okay as far as being able to save on it, but you do take half as much damage here. It's my favorite.
Shit.
Why is it so good? You're gonna take 7. That's it. Unfortunate. 7 points of acid damage for you, Kelby, and 3 for you, the Poignet. The Dwergar is also gonna take the full 7.
Oh, did I
And
roll?
also, you take.
Emotional, damn it!
Hell yeah, bud.
I gotta tag these guys 1 second.
Are you shitting?
So this is
Are you
Dwergar.
shitting?
This is the Dwugar.
The
This is the Dwingar. This is the Dwutgar.
And this is the Dwergar.
Show me your dwap.
Guys. Oh my god.
I hate it and I love it. Both at the same time.
Yes, Lauren. God damn it is correct.
Yep. Welcome
Congratulations,
to this.
you win at Against the Tides.
Well, welcome.
Correct.
Welcome. Welcome, everyone.
Cool. So, what's everyone's initiative since we haven't done that yet?
8.
8. All right.
7.
1 second. Hang
I
on.
beat you. Nice.
You got a 7. You got a 16, Poignet?
I think I'm the de facto healer of the group, so medium last is probably
20.
good.
20. Hell yeah.
I don't know if I have any
Boom.
anymore. I do not.
I want a knife.
Someone hand me A motherfucking knife.
Give me a knife. I'm gonna stab somebody.
Oh my god. Ridiculous. Hey, Anders, it is your turn.
Come here, chubby.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's see what we're dealing with here. And so, has everyone seen? Poignet hasn't seen Anders in a fight yet, right? This is our first fight.
No,
You guys
we fought
fought-
I
fireflies.
think we had.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a
They're
firefighter.
like creepy
firefly interaction.
zombies.
Oh, the
Yeah.
zombies. That's right. That's right.
I just
All
wanna
right,
roll this 'cause
We
they're
didn't go
really
whole hog though. It's been a minute.
True.
As everyone's familiar with, Anders doesn't normally roll around with his hood up and his, mask on and everything, but as soon as you go into combat, if you kind of blink, he's in full ninja mode, eyes glowing purple, and yeah, he's just gonna hit this guy next to him, Mr. Father Time Orange.
Nice.
So let's see, we got a 21
Ooh.
and a natural 20 for a 29.
Oh, shit. Yeah, both
Get
of those
'em, Anders.
absolutely hit.
You fucking kidding me?
So let's see.
Anders
So it's the
goes-
you see the spectral blades manifest in his hand, shimmering purple blades, and it's so I need 3, 6. Ooh, 6, 6, and a 5. I
Damn.
like it.
Hit him.
Plus 10. All right, so 17 plus 10 is 27.
Good lord. All right.
And then no one's in range, so I can't use sneak attack. But I will spend a key point for stunning strike.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. I haven't done this in a while.
Oh yeah,
That's okay.
stunning
When you
strike.
hit with a
Let's
melee
go.
weapon attack.
Let's go.
Yeah, I can. So yeah,
Mhm.
DC 16 con save.
DC 16. Okay. Con save, you say? They absolutely failed.
All
Hell
right,
yeah, they
stunned.
did.
Stunned.
Stunned until the end of my next turn.
Okay. We'll just put that for
Um,
stun.
And then... Actually, hold on. Do I need, is that a bonus action? When you hit with a melee? No, that's not a bonus action. So I still have my bonus action. Well, since he is stunned and can't take an opportunity attack against me, I am going to move over
Hell yeah,
to...
you are, bud.
What was her name?
Taltak.
Taltak.
Kelby?
Oh.
Tick twat?
Tall twat.
What'd you call her? Tall twat.
What?
Tick twat. Perfect.
Perfect. Yes.
Tick,
Quiet.
tick twat.
Very good.
So I'll move there, and bonus action flurry of blows.
All right. All right.
I'm gonna kick her ass.
Kick her ass.
Kick her ass!
Kick her
Kick her
ass.
ass.
These have to be unarmed strikes. I kick with my feet.
All right.
That's a 26
Mhm.
and 19.
They both hit.
Hell yeah, they do, bud.
Let me make sure. Yeah. All right. Cool. Anyone within 5 feet of her? Ooh. Does the king count?
I mean,
As someone within
he's.
5 feet of her? Is he an ally of mine?
You don't know.
Oh shit.
So no sneak attack. So that's 11, 21 points of damage.
Hell yeah.
Holy beans. All right. Oh shit. And click that twice.
And I'll spend another key point for another stunning strike.
Okay. Do that dang thing.
Because it just says when you hit with a melee attack. Con save, please.
Con save. 1 moment. What number is that? It's hard to see and I'm blind. Con save. 17.
All right, she's good.
Okay. Sick.
That's my turn.
What does it look like when you just like go to punch the shit out of her?
Well, so first over on the other guy, we get the special blades. They just kind of, it's weird because they just kind of pass through. It doesn't actually look like they make contact because it goes to the mind. It's all psychic damage, right? This one is just straight up like front kick, roundhouse kick, front kick to the chest, roundhouse kick to the face.
Hell yes.
That's what that looks like.
Okay.
It's badass as shit.
I like this a lot. I like this a whole bunch. Okay. You making contact with her, you see that her armor kind of like ripples wherever you punch her. Not so much in like a physical form, but there's like a purple sheen that glances over. And every hit that she also takes, her crown glows a little bit.
Okay.
All right, and that's your turn? I'm going to assume that's
Yes.
it. Sick. All right. We are to Poignet.
Yeah, that's it.
Perfect.
After throwing his cloak over to like cover himself from the acid splash, throwing the now burning cloak back, the cards kind of spill out in front of him and start to do their orbit around him. And he snatches Judgment out of the air.
Ooh.
And the card turns into a black short sword in his hands, which he promptly overhand throws at Taltak.
All right.
Hell
all right,
yeah.
All right.
The Shadow Blade flies.
Ooh.
Does a 25 hit this bitch?
Absolutely, it does.
Sick. He's gonna eat a whole bunch of shit then.
Hey Bright.
Yeah.
Would you say that you're currently kicking ass?
Yeah. I'm piercing this turd cutter in her
Hell yeah.
butthole. As she
Congrats.
takes 8 psychic damage.
All right. Very good.
As the knife pierces her, it like sticks for a second and then vanishes and reappears in Poignet's hand.
She like goes to try and like pull it out before it disappears and just like whiffs and just looks visibly upset. Also has like a bit of a twinge of a headache as well. What with the psychic damage and all. Very cool. Is there anything else that you would like to do on your turn?
I don't believe I can. I think that's everything. Yeah, no, we're Gucci.
Okay. Very good. We are now down to Mr. Blue here, who's going to run up. Let's see here. Yes, quite.
How dare he?
Yes.
Quick question:
Yes.
Are Mistwin's parents tied to the chairs?
No.
They're
No.
just
They're sitting
gripping-
freely.
Okay,
Yeah.
just white knuckling it.
Yeah. They're like obviously no roll needed for this, but it's very obvious that they've been kind of trained to not express any emotion even in the face of like great danger like this. So if you're looking closely, you can see that they're like a bit beside themselves at what's currently happening, but this is clearly not the first time that fights have broken out in the Gemfire Keep here.
Tight.
Yes. Very good. So, Mr. Blue here will run up next to you, Kelby. Swing its ball pick at you.
Mr. Blue.
Does a 20 hit you?
You know, you would
Nope.
think that it wouldn't, but it really does.
Interesting. All right.
Like it super does.
Super does, pal.
Super does. This being a pick and a bit of a sharp weapon here, he would have like flipped it around so the pointy end would be slamming down on you.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
All right. Well, time out. Let me check something really quick
Okay.
because I don't know. Let's see. Oh, it's succeeding on an attack roll. So before you announce damage, I'm actually going to use my reaction.
Oh.
To use silvery barbs. And as that comes down, she's gonna just yell and look over there, you idiotic turd waffle! She points like to the other side of the wall, and like it's almost as if his head is like yanked by like a silvery thread to like look in that direction. You're gonna need to re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll, please.
Okay.
Send barbs.
That would be a 13 total.
Freck, meets it, beats it.
Dang it.
Worth it.
Okay, so with silvery barbs, isn't there a thing? Do they have to completely fail in order for you to get the secondary part of it, or?
I can't. Here, let me read through it all the way. That was probably good. Let's see. You can then choose a different creature you can see within range. The chosen creature has advantage on the next attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. It makes within a minute. So the creature can be empowered by only one use of the spell at a time. Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah, so you give disadvantage,
gives,
and then you also give advantage to someone else.
Yeah. She's going to look up and see that Anders is attacking this horrible creature person thing. And she's going to yell, Anders, the crown! And Anders now has advantage.
Nice. Very cool. Yeah, okay, so it does still hit you with your meeting your AC. You're going to be taking 11 points of piercing damage here.
I don't like it.
A big meanie.
No, Dungeon Mommy, no.
Oh my god.
Dungeon Mommy.
I've never heard that, and it's just...
Mommy, does an 18 hit?
Mother!
I require advantage.
I crave more combat, mother. Okay, cool. So that was your reaction. Okay, I think that's its turn. It's just gonna chill here and look menacing at you. Red, it is now to his turn. He's gonna run up to you, Mistwin, and do very much the same thing, except for this time, as he runs up to you, he's going to turn big.
What a jerk.
He like takes one step and grows like half his size, takes another step, grows half his size, and he is now fully enlarged himself, which just, that doesn't sound great coming out of my mouth, so here we are. Fuck, it's on the internet forever.
Oh no.
Cool. So he's gonna try and swing at you with his war pick. How does a 22 to hit sound?
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Let's see here. That is the wrong dice.
Psych, that's the wrong number.
That is 16? Yeah, 16 piercing damage to you. This big boy go ouchies with Wildpick.
It's fine. My health is real nice right now. Real nice.
Wonderful. That's its turn. It is now the Dragonborn's turn, who will glance at you, Anders, being in close proximity, smile, and swing their war pick backwards towards King Brahm.
Oh, that's not cool.
That's fucked up, bud.
I'm sorry. That absolutely hits them. Let's see what the damage is there. That's the wrong die again, gods damn it. Luckily, it's only a smidge of damage. Here's Brahm. Here's Ophelia. That numbers are hard. Okay, that is. Very good, very good, very good. Okay, let's.
Bullshit.
Yes, indeed, bullshit.
The classic bit.
Wow.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
You will see Taltak bring their war pick now forward to try and now hit you, Anders. While they're doing this, you see a glowing fire roar behind their eyes. Mechanically, they are getting into a rage stance here. Let's see. Well, that's not great. How does a 14 sound to hit?
Nice.
Sick dodges. All right. Cool. Okay. Sick. I think that is their turn. We are now going down to Kelby. Kelby,
Thank
it's your
God.
turn, dear.
I was so afraid. Kelby, as she takes the hit, is going to turn and look around and go,
You know, it's a good thing that none of you guys are wearing helmets, because nothing's going to get through your thick skull that would be stopped by metal, and there's nothing to damage anyways.
as she casts Bane on all the baddies.
Whoa.
I need
There you go.
a charisma save of 15, please.
Oh, God. Charisma on these guys?
Yeah. I was
Okay.
hoping you'd...
But
Kelby
they're
already
so
called it. They're
handsome.
bad at parties.
They are bad at parties. They're just, like, not very fun.
Not a vibe.
Not a vibe.
Not a
Oh, I
vibe.
miss that guy. I haven't seen his stuff in forever. Not a vibe. Okay. Going left to right, we got a 16, a 12, a 6, and a 19.
And then 16, 12, 6, and 19. And what about Homegirl? Because I'm hitting all of them.
Oh, okay. Yeah. That is a... One moment. 15.
A 15. So meets it, beats it. Okay, great. So the blue, anything lower than a 15, so the blue and red, I'm pretty sure, have failed. They need to roll d4s and subtract from all their attack and saving throws from here on out.
Okay.
And then bonus action, Kelby's gonna do some Starry Druid shit. She will, as she says it and she turns back to Big Bad Evil Lady, she'll take her Starry form of the Archer, and is going to send out, let's see, let me make sure I read through this. Yeah, so she's gonna roll to attack on that. Come on, BB. A 19 to hit.
Who are you hitting here?
Homegirl.
Homegirl.
Big evil. Yeah.
19 hits.
Awesome. 12 radiant damage as a single arrow arcs out from Kelby, and she kind of like hovers for a little bit of a second before getting like standing on the ground and looking back at Blue, who she will go to, and that's her turn.
Very good. Mistwin, it is your turn. You have a giant dwergar chilling right next to you. A couple friends initiated in hand-to-hand combat over here.
Yeah.
And your parents. They're here too.
I really wish I could communicate telepathically with everybody. That's fine. We won't
Just
choose
start
this.
yelling shit, bud.
We won't
What's the
choose.
worst that can happen?
It'll screw things up. We won't choose this too hard. Mistwin is going to kind of do a little dance and sidestep here, and then is going to move to right here. So he's not leaving either attack range. And as he does so, he's going to turn back around him and just like clap up in the air. And orange, blue, and red. I need them all to make a wisdom saving throw.
Blue and
Orange,
red
blue,
have
and
to
red?
minus a d4, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, orange, blue, and red as a
What's the save?
Yeah.
wisdom. You don't need to make it.
No. I was
The stun
I
for
was
the
just
stun
making
guy.
sure it wasn't Dex or Strength because the stun guy.
Yeah, it's
not, so.
wisdom. Wisdom.
Okay. Let's see. Blue got a nat 20 here. This is wisdom?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and it's actually only a 19 for him. Red absolutely failed with a natural 2. And orange definitely failed with a natural 6. So,
All right. Who was it again? Red and orange are now incapacitated.
oh,
Charmed and incapacitated. As I cast Hypnotic Pattern above them. And they now are staring up, looking at some invisible force above them, just completely out of it.
with these fellas here, you can tell that they are incapacitated. Okay, so is this a combination of not being able to do anything and being charmed, or just being charmed and then that's just what's happening here?
It is. They are charmed. While charmed, they are incapacitated and have a speed of 0.
I see. You see these Dwergar look up and being confused, and they both shake it off.
Shit. Well, they can't be charmed.
Shake it off. Shake it off.
Shit. Okay. Well, that was a 3rd level spell. Yay. Let's see. I don't think I can really do much else. Bonus action. No, okay. Well, I'm going to, I suppose, move. Fuck. Okay. I will move up 1 to get into base to base. So I'll take an attack of opportunity from blue and red.
Okay, very good. They're both gonna swing at you with their pickaxes. Blue is absolutely gonna fucking miss. And red, minus a d4, a 17 to hit.
That does not hit.
Okay. Yeah, they both swing wide and miss. Both, like, landing in the ground at the same time as if it was a practiced opportunity here. And look very angry. All right, cool. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn?
No, that will be it. Thank you.
All right. Also on your turn, your parents will kind of start to show emotion here. Your father, like, looking between you and your mother, and glancing over at your mother, you'll see that she's, like, bawling at this point, just absolutely tears streaming down her face, trying to, like, keep composure, but they're just, it's like a waterfall here.
I will just yell, "Run, you blubbering idiots!"
They will look at each other and remain in their seats.
All right. That's my turn.
All right. We are now down to green, who, let's see. Green is going to step up here to you, Mistwin, and is going to take the javelin from their back and kind of, like, go in a downward motion of trying to give you the old 1-2 slammity slam. Does a 22 hit?
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. That's it. Well, that's only going to be like 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
But you do still get jabbed with the javelin.
Jab, jab.
Very good, very, very good, very good. Let's see here. And then it will also go invisible. Boop.
That jerk.
Oh no. I don't know how you rule this, but if it moves away from me, do I, like, get to make an attack of opportunity against it if it's
Can't,
invisible?
like, see it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it doesn't affect the hearing part of it. So, like, if there's a bunch of coins around and stuff, I may be able to hear it try to move away. But that's whatever the ruling is.
Right. I would allow a if you would be willing to sacrifice your reaction for this turn, you can do a perception check to see if you can see it moving at all.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm good. Thank you.
Okay. Very good. It is now Orange's turn, who is stunned, correct?
Right.
Yep.
So they can't
You don't
move.
get to do shit.
Okay. Can you try and break out of the stun after your turn?
He
It
cannot
goes
break out
away.
of the stern. It
Okay.
goes away at the end of my next turn.
Okay, perfect.
If I don't stun him
Monks are
again.
so cool.
Perfect. I love monks. Which, speaking of
Love
which,
monks.
it is your turn, Anders. What you doing?
Yeah. Yep. I'm gonna go ahead and attack. What's her name again?
Taltak.
TikTok. I'm gonna attack the TikTok.
Tic tac.
We all kind of want to.
And you said I have
TikTok.
advantage for-
Let's not lie.
A minute, right?
What's that?
Advantage for a minute, Sarah.
Yes.
The thing you did
Still
is
have it,
advantage
yes.
on all attacks for
Just
a minute.
one.
Yes.
Okay.
Just one.
Or
attack.
it's your
Oh, it's
next
just one
attack.
attack.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
Sorry.
my next attack. Okay, got it.
Yes.
got it.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
But this does
Alright,
give
so
you
we'll do
sneak
it.
attack.
It'll give
Yeah.
you sneak attack. which
Advantage.
was
Well,
the
you're
fun.
within 5 feet, so I will get sneak attack. Oh, I have
that's right.
advantage. I could use it on anybody. But anyway. All right, so that's a 22 to hit on the first one,
Okay, hits.
and a 24 to hit on the second one,
Absolutely hits.
and then I will use the sneak attack. So these two first. 10 plus 10 is 20, and then 7 more, so 27,
Okay.
and stunning strike. Con save, please.
Okay. Con save. We got. Oh, that was a natural 1. So she super de-duper fails
She's
that one.
stunned.
Yeah.
All right, well, since that happened, I'm going to go ahead and use my last key point for bonus action on Flurry of Blows.
Nice.
These will be at advantage.
Hmm. Absolutely well.
26 to hit.
Yep.
And 28 to hit.
Yep. Roll that beautiful
that's
damage.
2d6. 17 more. 17 more.
Okay.
So, first two spectral blades come out, swoosh through, kind of two, so kind of twice, two at the same time, and then center kick to the chest. That will, or sorry, the second blade stuns her, so she's like, ugh. And then center kick to the chest, and then one to like her knee or something,
Okay. Nice.
kind of immobilize her.
Her being stunned, it kind of looks like static when you hit her because obviously she can't move and is like being like pushed around a little bit. But being like physically stunned here, she can't actually react to any of this, but it's just like very brief kind of jitters as she's getting hit here. Very good. Is there anything else that you would like to
All right.
do?
That's all I can do.
Tight. Poignet. It is your turn.
Okay.
Okay.
I've been thinking about this. Poignet is going to dash up and try to position himself between Daddy Dwarf and TikTok.
Daddy Dwarf Bucks.
Daddy Dwarf
Oh my
Bucks.
gosh. So good. So
Oh,
good.
I like
yes,
that a lot.
chum.
Oh no.
I would say that you're able to do this. He's
Just
currently
kind of-
sitting down on a throne, and
All right.
there's a table between you and Taltak.
So, Poignet is going to position himself there, make his first attack with the blade that he's holding,
I'll just drop you here.
which is going to be a 27 to hit.
You have advantage because she is stunned.
Fork, yes. Oh, only a 19 for 28. So close.
Always worth rolling for that 20.
Absolutely.
True. So, initial damage. Papow. Damn. So good and so bad. 8 psychic damage.
Okie dokie.
And then I'm going to quick cast
Ooh.
Green Flame Blade.
Yo, all right. Tell me what this looks like, BB.
So the blade bursts into like green fire as he clenches it in his hand, and he's going to just, hack and slash through this, just silver scaled lady.
Hell yeah.
The flames will kind of explode off the blade as he glances off like the silver of her scales, and it's going to bounce over to. Is there a nearby Dwergar? There isn't. So it'll do nothing. It'll basically just be so that I can do this again. Oh, so close to a 20. Advantaged? A 17 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. What's fortuitous luck? She will take. Ooh. Another 11 psychic damage.
Oofa doofa.
She looking.
She's hanging in there.
Yeah.
Stunned as shit, but hanging in.
And then I wipe up with a towel and I'm done.
God damn it.
Oh
My God.
All right. Well, it is now Blue's turn. Who's gonna move over here to you, Kelby, and is gonna do very much the same thing that it's done before. Is gonna try and smack you with his war pick. That's super does not hit. That was a natural 3, so I'm pretty sure that fails.
Yeah.
Yes. That's its turn. We're gonna move down to Red, who's gonna scooch on up here, and very much try to do the same thing to you, Anders. Is gonna try and hit you with a war pick. Very, very angry. How does a 20 sound?
That hits.
Okay.
I'm going to use my reaction to reduce this damage.
Okay. The total is twice. Jesus Christ. That is 15 piercing damage.
Reduced to.
Reduced by. Where the hell are you?
Numbers.
Friend? I
Math.
gotta find the ability. Where are
So
you?
much more playing Dungeons and Dragons with your friends.
While Ty's looking for the ability, I forgot that because we're not level 3, that the green flame also hits her for an extra D8. So
Oh shit! Yeah, roll that.
takes 1 fire damage.
Oh my
One
god.
more. And another one. And another one.
So what was the damage, Ash? 15?
15.
15.
You take 5.
Whoa.
Okay.
As I interject
good
my
roll.
shield in the way
Sick.
and intercept the attack.
Shield shit. It rolls. All
Very
right.
good.
Sick. It is now Taltak's turn. She's stunned.
Yeah.
She's stuck here.
She's stunned.
Damn.
But
No save.
Unfortunate. Kelby, it is your turn.
Kelby, who is in her star form, as Blue flanks around, she'll just, her head will snap in that direction, but she's in glowy star, whatever. And there'll be a shimmer as she disappears and reappears up here as I use Misty Step on top of that pile of gold. She just kind of looks like this weird little celestial angel. And she'll just say, how about we get this party rockin'? And she'll lift her hands, and between... I'm sad he moved, because this guy's just out of reach. Anyway, I measure it. Here, let me see if you can see. Because I need... I kind of want to hit her, too. But I don't want to hit my buddies, so we won't. There's going to be a 20-foot cube between blue and red as I cast Erupt Earth.
Oh.
So it'll be a square that moves back into the rest of the throne room as the entire it just literally lifts up gold and gems and stuff flying everywhere. I'm gonna need them to both
Jesus
make
Christ.
dexterity saving throws.
Oh, I hated everything about that.
If you want to catch me and Anders in, that's fine. I mean, you know that I can protect Anders
I mean,
somewhat
he's got.
convinced.
Let's do that. Yeah, I want Homegirl in it because I know
your
she's stunned.
protection for dexterity, sir.
Yeah, so I want to get her in it as well.
Then I can
So,
protect
I'll
myself.
party.
That's fine.
Yes.
Okay. This is a saving throw. What kind?
yeah, a dex saving throw. You need to beat a 16.
Okay. Is this
I'm
considered
going
a
hard on this, guys.
spell?
I have to roll a 6 or higher.
Yes, it is a spell.
Okay. Very good. So all three of these guys. Oh God. All right. Let's.
She auto fails because she's stunned.
Okay.
Yeah. She auto fails dex saves.
And they have a minus D4, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And they have minus
D4.
D4s because they're baned. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Shit.
That,
Pointy, I don't think you need to make it pointy.
Am I not in the same square?
is this square in the correct spot, or should I have moved it up?
Move it up so it gets.
Yeah, I think Poignet is
Like
that?
too.
Like right at-
He's getting,
yeah. Not the
Well,
king
not with
though.
that.
I mean, we
Okay.
can
One down.
we can like can we like rotate it so that it doesn't get pointy? Is that possible?
Nah, let me.
No, it would
fucking
just
take it.
just square like up. Let's see. So if you save, you'll take half the damage. Additionally, the ground in that area is now difficult terrain. Each 5-foot square will take a minute to clear by hand.
I can take it.
This could literally be like this if you
No, you
want.
can't. No, you can't.
I'm
much-
okay
how
to
much-
have it not hit Poignet if you don't want to hit your friend. Fine,
I'm-
master.
How
Yeah,
much,
I
how
would
much
rather-
damage
no.
was it?
Well, I haven't rolled it yet. I don't want to hit Poigny. I'm just gonna call it because like Kelby went big on this. Like
You
she
put it on
went
an
real
angle,
big.
little Dutch angle.
Yeah, yeah. So I'm gonna cast that real quick.
Kill dad.
Because I'm pretty sure 23. I'm pretty sure 26 beats
God
the DC.
damn.
You are most
Yeah,
great.
but it's 43 bludgeoning damage, so you'll still take half of that.
I would've
Actually, I won't because I jam my shield into the ground and use
sick.
Shield Master to just take the tide onto the shield, and I don't take any damage, yo.
Yeah, so Kelby tears up the dance floor literally, and they will all, if they failed, take 43 bludgeoning damage.
Yikes, a doodle. All right, hang on one second.
Poigny and
I
Poigny's out of it.
Anders.
Poigny's fine.
Poigny and okay, Anders, you have a +3 as well.
Okay, I
Oh,
rolled a
saves.
27.
Yeah.
So.
Okay, so you rolled 30.
What's
that save?
this? Yeah, what's the save
does.
on this?
God damn it, chum. It's 16.
16. Okay. So blue is the
it's
only
what?
one that succeeds,
21.
Even with the Bane?
even with the bane.
Okay.
Yes.
So still 21.
21. All right. I'm pretty sure. Let's see here. Wait, where's blue? Blue, 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 blue. Blue is on Death's Door,
Ooh.
and the other two are just completely eviscerated.
Oh, yeah, they are. What
Do they
about
get knocked-
Home Skillet?
Oh yeah, thank you. Let's see here.
She auto fails to save.
Right,
So she'll
okay.
take the full 43.
Okay, yeah. That. Let's see numbers. Okay, cool. Very good.
How is she looking now, though? Like, is the crown still on her head?
The crown is still on her head. She's looking bloodied though.
Okay. Kelly will just kind of tilt her head at the two that go pass out, and she'll go night night, and that's my turn.
Very good. I love this very much. Mistwin, it's your turn, buddy.
Anders, how you doing?
On a scale of 1 to 76, I'm at about 50.
All right.
Those are my
Math,
favorite.
math.
I'm doing fine. He's got a little blood coming out of his nose or whatever. It's it's a little dusty from the dance floor blowing up on him a little bit, but he's
Okay.
fine.
I think this one's gonna move right here. Can't get Kelby in his aura, unfortunately.
Where is Kelby?
Kelby's standing up on top of
chilling.
like
Oh, there. Okay, there you are.
She
a
blends in
again.
with this
big old
colorful map.
pile, big old
With the
pile of
gems
gold
and everything.
Like
Yeah.
her eyes glowing, a little constellation sparkling on her chest, and she's like a little bit translucent.
How does Poigny look?
Better than ever.
Okay, cool.
Better than ever.
You know what?
I remain unscathed in the face of adversity.
Then I am going to actually stay here and kind of walk up close to the Dragonborn. I'm going to grab her by the lapels. I'm going to say,
Whoa.
"You like being stunned? How about being paralyzed?" And I'm going to cast Hold Person.
Oh shit. Okay.
Wisdom save, please.
Well, she's stunned, so that doesn't really matter, does it?
Wisdom, she makes
Yeah.
normally, I believe.
She gets to make a wisdom save.
Okay, tight.
It's only dex and strength she automatically fails.
All right.
Really hope she feels this.
She got a 20. I'm sorry.
That's a
Blame
bummer.
the dice.
Oh, no, silvery barbs. Silvery barbs. That
Yay!
was my reaction.
shit.
Silvery barbs. Oh, shit.
Then barbs.
Ooh, that's a 5.
Hell yeah,
Oh,
it
yeah.
is, bud. We're gonna give. Sorry, I gotta decide who that advantage goes to. I'm gonna give it to you, bud. Like, you're on the offensive, right?
Sure. Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
you
fine.
get advantage.
Yeah. So she is now paralyzed.
Sick.
And I'm going to just kind of pat her on the shoulder and straighten her up a little bit. I'm going to say, Anders, would you mind finishing her off for me? And I'm gonna turn and address Blue over here.
Okay.
With pleasure,
so-
my friend.
Now all attacks are advantage, and each attack is a crit.
Fuck. All right.
Get 'em.
It's very good. Okay. Is there anything else you would like to do on your turn? Go, sir.
Oh, I'm satisfied.
All right. Sick. Hell yeah.
Get him a towel.
Oh, hey, I forgot. It's Orange's turn, and I forgot to have them like try and break out of the stun. They just automatically
they're
aren't.
stunned. Yeah, they're out.
They're
out.
not
good.
stunned anymore. It's his turn.
Tight. Okay, cool. Cool.
Rip.
The Durgar or Dwergar? God, every time I get it wrong.
Watch
Durgar?
What are you going to do here, friend? They're going to go invisible. Goodbye.
Go visible.
Let's see. Okay, that is their turn. Anders, we're back up to the top of the round. It's your turn. What's up?
Okie dokie. Advantage. Anders.
I mean, you just auto crit,
That's
right?
Yeah, you auto
18
crit.
Well, I got it. I
He's
got
gotta
to hit
hit
her,
At
though.
first.
Gotta
Oh,
hit.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
gotcha.
So it's an 18 to hit.
Yes, that hits.
Okay. So that's the first one. And a 26 to hit. So
Yep.
that one definitely hits. All right. So
Let's go.
normally 1d6. So now it's 2d6 for each. So 4d6.
Don't forget your sneak
Fuck.
attack.
Yep. All right.
Rogue
so
shit.
that's 8, 11, 16 plus 10 is 26.
God.
Plus the sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Do I get double those
Yes,
too on a crit?
yes,
Because
yes.
it's dice, right? So
Correct.
another 4d6.
Your base is
What did I say that was?
27.
26.
Or 26.
I've had
26,
26. I heard 26.
Yeah.
26 plus another 12 is 38. 39, 42 points of damage.
Oh my
Get
god.
'em.
Monks,
Get 'em.
dude. What the fuck? All right.
Monk
And if I
robes.
had any key points left, she'd be getting more, but I don't.
That's
So-
okay.
Don't you have multiple attacks though?
That
You
was
still
2
have-
attacks.
Oh, it was okay. Got it.
I
Yeah,
think-
that was 2 attacks.
I think you can still make an unarmed strike as a bonus
Yeah, with your
action.
bonus action,
You
you
can
just
bonus
punch.
action.
Let's see.
But you
bonus
just don't. You just
action.
don't add the what is it?
Yeah.
Modifier.
Psychic Blades bonus attack. It's a 1d4 instead of a d6, but I'll take it.
All right.
It's 26 to hit,
Hell yeah. Roll that crit
2d4.
damage.
and I don't get the bonus damage. I think I just get 2d4. All right, that's 4 more.
Nice.
Still good. Still good.
So 53 total.
Holy
Hey.
shit.
Good. Monks!
How's she
So
how's she
cool.
looking now?
Still bloodied. There are
Alright.
cuts and, you know, I can't words. Just a lot of cuts all over from where you're punching her, just like bruising and shit everywhere. She can't do anything, so she's just kind of chilling.
She's got some gold that's fallen in her crown from when the crown like exploded.
Yeah.
No shit. You know, I let you guys talk to me in the bonus section. I was gonna try and take the crown off her head. I'll do that next time.
Oh, shit.
Damn. Next time. Hey,
Next time.
Poignet. It is your turn. What would you like to
Poignet.
do?
Kelby's actually gonna
gone.
yell,
Hey, Sticky Fingers, get that
fucking crown!
Right. Yes.
Bright's gonna, Bright. Poignet. Poignet's gonna relax his shoulders and just kind of like saunter up, to Tuki.
Tuki, what a fucking deep cut, my dude!
Very good. This is very good.
Just place a hand on her shoulder and say, I will not be getting those contacts, I assume. This is unfortunate. And he'll just quick stab twice in the gut with
Thank you.
the Shadow Blade. I'm gonna make my 2 attack rolls and then we'll see. Holy shit. I critted on an automatic crit.
Oh
It's-
my god.
What a
Can't
what a
triple
world.
It's
stamp a
still
double stamp
cool.
blade.
Yeah.
It's still cool.
It's still
Fucking dope as
cool.
hell.
I'm gonna use the last of my sorcery points to quick cast another green flame blade for both of these attacks.
Nice. Okay.
Let's see, 3d8. Jesus Christ. I'm just gonna do this in dice. So it's 2d8 for each stab, plus 1d8 for each stab. Which
It's
is
10d8 total
so
because of the crits.
it's 12d8.
Oh, shit.
Yikes a doodle.
Yeah. So let's just roll all of it.
Yikes, a doodle. Indeed.
Oh, my screen froze. There we go. Oh my
Uh-oh.
god, that's a lot of 8s. Holy shit.
Jesus
Holy
Christ.
shit.
57 damage. Let's see, 10, 13 of which is fire. The rest is psychic.
Holy god. Okay, wait, can you say how much the total was again? It just kind of blacked out there for a second.
The legend says that as the baddie fell, it cried out, Yike-a-doodle.
57 damage.
Ah, okay. Tight. I think we killed Sarah, sorry.
She's spewing water into her cup.
Okay, I'm fine. I made it. Mind over matter.
She is extremely rough, barely hanging on.
Shit. And that's all we got. That's all.
That's all she wrote.
folks.
Do. There it is.
Yeah, and that's the end. I'm just gonna leave the sword in though, holding on to the end and just wiggling it every so slightly.
Oh,
Sorry,
that's gross.
sorry, it's stuck. Sorry, it's stuck.
Sorry, it's
I-
barbed on the other side. Just, I can't.
No, pull it that way. Pull it that way.
Did not know there was.
Kelby's
bone
just standing
in
behind,
the-
like going like this, the ground.
I was hoping she'd fall so I could just be like, pluck.
Yep.
And she like falls.
You know,
I
plucking
will
crowns off of
prepare
baddies
to grab
like
the
you do.
crown when she does eventually teeter over and die.
Very good, very good.
All right, cool. I mean, are you doing anything else on your turn?
I don't know how I possibly could, Ash.
You could, like, try real hard. I don't know.
I'll spit in her eye because she can't stop me.
Gross. Yeah,
Yeah.
she literally can't do
Savage.
a goddamn thing. Sick. All right, so it is now Blue's turn, who, like its brethren here, will go invisible. Oh, just kidding. That's the wrong thing. That was the wrong. Hang on, one moment.
I forgot about Invisible
Go
Buddy.
invisible.
Oh no.
Now there's 2 of them.
This is still here. Oops.
Yeah, but one is Bane.
We're winning.
2 Invisibros.
Yee.
Where did they go?
Nobody
We
knows.
may never know.
Oh, we will.
Where gone?
God.
Where God.
God damn it.
Where hast thou gone?
Beautiful. Ugh. Okay.
Wherefore art thou?
Dwario. Oh, Dwario.
Why are you all just the best? The best of them? Just the best of them. Right,
No, I
right
think-
here.
Hey, Ash, you misspelled big dumb idiots.
Oh,
Great
flip
big
it around.
stupid.
That actually spells the best ones backwards. So there you go. Yeah.
I do like it. I do like it. Hey, Ash, I
What's
appreciate
up?
that about you.
Whose turn is it? You want to use the brain cell? Here.
I used up most of it. You've got the sloppy seconds here.
It looks pale, but it still works.
Just throw it in the
anemic.
sunlight a little bit. Yeah. Get it some orange juice.
Do you need a cookie?
It's been sitting behind the microwave for a little while. Sorry.
We still don't know the long-term effects.
Got
It's a
some
little
crumbs.
radioactive.
It's a little hairy.
Like in a cool kind of way.
Yeah. It's like a brain cell and a half. It's mutated to have an additional half a brain cell. So
hey,
More
hey, Tyrant, you wanted to know what was behind that little door. It busts open and a single brain cell hovers onto the combat field, wavering and terrified.
yeah, it's just a dulcet tone. Just
So good.
Gregorian throat singing in the
So
background.
fucking good.
It hovers
Oh,
forward.
yes. Yes.
oh my god. Anyway, back to Dungeons and Dragons.
We never left.
What were we doing?
I don't know. Blue is going to appear right next to King Brahm and point their
Why
war
using
packs.
action?
Their war packs? I got fucking war pick and like axe, whatever, stuck in my head. Anyway, it's gonna point it at his throat and just kind of give him a little poke.
How dare.
I will use my reaction to magically take that damage
Oh, all right,
because he's within my radius.
cool.
Sick.
Go ahead and take fucking what was it? Numbers are difficult. Take 12 piercing damage.
Oh,
Are you all right? You hanging in there?
I'm fine, but my God. Come on, Dad.
Come on, Dad.
You're embarrassing me.
Stop being so
Stop
weird.
dying.
Friends.
Stop dying.
It's Taltak's turn, which means it's not her turn, which means it's Kelby's turn.
She makes a wisdom save at the end of her turn.
Oh, tight. Okay. How's a natural 18?
She will save, but that is her turn.
Okay.
Kelby is going to. I'm going to drop concentration on Bane.
Okay.
So that goes away. Bye bye. Night night.
Tight.
But she is going to then cast. Let's see. I had an idea. I want to make sure it's the right idea. It certainly is. I got a pocket full of fairy fire. As I'm gonna blast it. I'm gonna fucking send it right here to try. And so if there's an invisible person in there, they might not be invisible anymore. But let me find the deeds 1 second. Where the hell did this spell go? And why didn't I find it? There it is. 20-foot cube. Each object in a 20-foot cube within range is outlined in blue, green, or violet. Definitely blue-green. Let's see. Any creature in that area when the spell is cast is also outlined in light if they fail a dex check. For the duration, objects and affected creatures shed dim light. An attack roll against affected creature or object has advantage if the attacker can see it, and it can't benefit from being invisible. So you can just take that 20-foot cube just take that and like reposition it so it's like here to here. Yeah.
Perfect.
And everybody's got to make a dex save 16 to pass.
Okay.
Oh,
Easy.
Easy.
Coigny and Anders, you have a +3 as well.
17.
21.
Made it.
Roll a 14.
Blue fails, King Brom fails, Taltak saves.
King Brom also would have a +3 if that matters.
He would have still failed. It was really low.
That
Is there an invisible man in that square?
There is not.
Damn it. But Blue failed, so now he's all blinded by the light. Bullshit. Bonus action, Kelby's going to starry form attack Homegirl, because I hate her. A 13. Let me see if I can do anything about this. I don't think I can.
13 to hit her? No.
God damn it. I'm trying to see if I have anything that can assist, but I do not. Is that arc wide, and that is Kelby's turn.
Cool. Hey, Mistwin. It's your turn.
Yeah. Oi, fuckface! I'm gonna walk up to Blue here, who just tried to sneak kill my father. And I'm gonna shank him twice.
Sick. You should do that.
Have advantage.
There's 1. There's 2. 24 and a 27, please. Bright, hit the sound.
That one?
It's unsettling, and I don't like it.
It's very visceral.
It's my favorite. I'm also gonna dump.
Does she die because she poops when she dies?
I'm also going to do a smite on the first one. So
Okay.
there's that damage plus this damage.
Boy, oops.
So 10 plus 5 on the first attack.
Okay.
So 15 total to Blue on the first.
Oh yeah, Blue's dead. You've absolutely murderized this Dwergar.
Perfect. Then I will move my butt back towards Lady and use my second attack on her. That was a 27 on the second.
Yee.
And I'm going to also dump another smite. So,
Yikes.
Boom. And
Smite dump.
Smite dump.
Welcome
Get him.
to the dump zone.
Oh no. Oh no.
that's only 11 points of damage.
All right. Cool. She's barely hanging on there, bud.
Damn, I was hoping
Barely.
you'd get her.
And then I'm going to need her to make a strength saving throw.
Ooh, okay. 17.
I don't know what the save is for this. Hold on.
What even is it?
Oh, my bad. No, I need her to make a athletics or acrobatics check. I
Okay.
believe. Contested with my athletics.
Athletics, 22.
Balls. Okay.
Balls.
She is not shoved and knocked to the ground.
Damn.
But that's that,
She's still alive.
unfortunately.
Oh my
Like,
god.
just barely.
Wait, she wasn't. Hold on, real quick before I forget. She was not. Where are you? Smite. She's not undead or. Yeah, undead.
No.
Or
But she has to tell us if she is.
Or feet.
She has to tell us if she is. Hashtag Turley thoughts.
She's a vampire. No. No, she's not.
Amazing.
She's not either.
Okay. Then
But thanks
never
for checking.
mind. Never mind.
See.
That is my turn.
Tight. Okay. It is Orange's turn.
Where Orange at? Dwergar Orange at?
Where he be?
You can't see them.
That square is also gone, BT dubs. It's just like a one
tight.
done. So like it's not like he's got an area of effect to deal with.
He's invisible.
This old bitch.
Okay, that's their turn. Hey, Anders. It's your
Yes.
turn.
Ah, very good. Very good. Well, I think I shall step here so that I may flank. And then the spectral blades will go for a 23 to hit.
Okay, yeah, absolutely hits.
Alright. Let's just roll these out here one at a time. So that's 11 plus sneak attack. Another 9. So the first is 20. How's she doing?
She's down.
Luck.
Very good.
You take their crown.
Just ding. Yes.
Nice. Here, we're gonna get rid of that music.
So basically, the spectral blade comes and he plunges it into her chest, and you basically see these purple sparks around her head, and you just, the kind of light goes from her eyes, and she just falls to the ground.
Okay.
And a few seconds after that, she.
God damn it.
Right.
I mean, it's true
Mark
though,
my
right?
words.
Like,
And then she
yeah,
Wait, is she-
yeah.
Is your butt when you die?
Is she
Not
dead?
in my D&D.
Is she dead or unconscious?
She's unconscious.
Stomp on her until she.
Keep in mind the terrain that y'all are
Give us
in
what
is
we
just
want.
churned up like throne room floor, so it's gonna be a little bit awkward right around there. Kelby's gonna drop her starry form and kind of shiver and go,
You're so weird.
before immediately looking at the king and queen to see what their situation is.
You can see them looking at each other, very nervously assessing the situation. One Dwergar is still just chilling here, and the other one completely unknown.
Oh, I stabbed Blue.
You did. Oh wait, yeah. Sorry, God, my bad. Okay, so the other one's still unknown. But you see them like kind of start to move and like really hesitant, like I guess the best way that I can explain it is like a pet that's been trained not to move after being told to stay, and then like trying to test those boundaries. Seeing that Taltak is on the ground and unconscious, like barely hanging on here, I think Queen Ophelia is the first one to like make a move here. She like moves her hand and then kind of like pushes herself up in the throne, sees no reaction from Taltak, and immediately runs to you, Mistwin, and grasps you in a wide embrace. Just, I thought we lost you forever.
Oh, not forever. Are you okay?
As okay as you can be in a situation like this. Oh, where have you been? Brom, come here. And you see your father, even more hesitant than your mother, just like testing the boundaries, standing up, moving very slowly, like not taking his eyes off of Taltak. But will essentially flank and both go in like with a big bear hug here.
As they're going to bear hug and have this like heartfelt moment, Kelby slips down the gold and starts walking to the center of the room, knowing that there's still that one Dwario out there, and she's just gonna yell,
Hey, shit stain, if you don't come out, I'm gonna find you, and you don't want that.
she's like actively trying to like look for them.
Cool. I mean, if you want to make a perception check, you absolutely can.
I would like to do that very much, please.
I'd also like
Please
to do
do.
that.
All right.
Anders would be looking.
Oh, fuck yeah,
shit.
27.
Oh shit. Okay.
Oh, also 26.
Damn. All right.
I'm gonna walk in this direction, doing this, and if they get hit, it's not my
Ultimate
fault.
punching in front of you.
Just windmill around.
God damn it.
Kelby and Anders, you both stand there like still trying to assess the situation, looking for where this Dwergar has gone. And you see that there was like a faint trail of gold and gems kind of like being rattled behind the throne.
Yeah, Kelby's gonna turn on her heels, and she's going to cast Fireball. Conjure animals.
Oh.
Right, let me make sure 60 feet. Yeah, I can totally hit it. And she's going to conjure like up above the throne a bunch of big fat slimy frogs, 8 of them, that will just like plop down, and like she's gonna make it rain frogs on this person who's clearly behind the throne.
Amazing. Fantastic. Several massive creepy toad/frogs rain down from the ether, essentially, landing and hitting Mr. Dwergar over here, who like shakes them off and like gross, is very clearly like damaged in this accord here. Recognizing that they are no longer invisible, they will very quickly like hop over the throne here, take Taltak's war pick, and slam it directly into her chest.
I will use my reaction to take that damage.
Okay. Cool.
Unless this is a cool narrative moment, and I don't want to spoil it.
I mean, it's up to you if you want to take this damage. You're just gonna confuse the shit out of this Dwergar.
Well, because I know that like he's trying to kill her to release a pirate fly, right? I mean, that seems to be kind of the case. Maybe.
You don't know.
He could be like, this bitch enslaved me and I'll ever hate her.
What
It's
you
up
gonna
to
do,
you.
Ty? What you gonna do?
50-50 shot here.
I think I'm not. I mean, naturally, I'm not perceptive enough to see this happen. So I'll let it happen.
Okay. This war pick pierces Taltak's chest, like goes straight through her armor, finds it, not even like a weak point in the armor, just a very hefty portion of it, and even then just completely pierces it. You know, blood and a bit of viscera kind of spill out from it. But the Dwergar, with his hands still holding onto this war pick, like in a two-handed fashion, having slammed this down into her chest, stands there, looking straight at what it's done, and kind of begins to tilt forward. And anyone looking at this sees it tilt forward, but like start to shrink in a weird, confusing manner. So much so that he shrinks half his size, and then to a quarter of his size. But not so much in the like enlarge, reduce kind of fashion. It's being like sucked in to Taltak's chest cavity. The war pick now gleaming brightly and with a bit of like strange multicolored ichor coming from this chest cavity. Ophelia and Brahm, looking at this, seem to recognize what's happening here, and are essentially running away from this, just like beside themselves. Are you all doing anything as this happens?
I mean, Kelby, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening?
I don't know.
So wait a minute. So I just want to be clear. So he, like, dissolved like in.
He's like being sucked into the wound, right?
Mhm.
Like he like pierced the chest with the, and like left a wound that he's now like being absorbed into as a crazy ichor like happens. If Kelby sees
Yeah.
them running away, she's gonna like yell for them to like
I'm
get
gonna
away.
Yeah.
Can I try to cast a spell?
If you'd like, yeah. I'm not gonna stop you.
I don't know exactly what's happening here, but seeing some sort of magical process going on, I'm going to try to cast a spell magic.
Okay.
Do we have time to move our full movement? Is that
You can move your full movement if you'd like. Miss, when you go to cast this dispel magic to stop this process of whatever is happening here, and you feel the energy like leave you and then like be rubber banded back into you. Like something was preventing it from happening here. Let's see. Nope. Yep. Nope. Okay. Cool music. Yes, quite. You attempt to dispel this, and it's like the war pick that's still sticking out of her chest. It's like it had like a shield around it, kind of. And as you saw this Dwergar be absorbed in, there's now like several different streams of blood now kind of like coiling out of her chest and now wrapping around her neck. You'll see that the streams of the blood and the ichor are several different colors, very obviously red to represent her blood here. But there's a kind of a white stream, and then one kind of turns a sickly green. One that looks like green turns into a dark and ominous blue. And then the last one that springs forth is a black one. And they all start to wrap around her head. And as it does that, it kind of starts to elevate her body. She is now standing, but not actually standing. Her feet are kind of just like limp on the ground as her body and her head are just limp. But the strands of the ichor now wrapped around her head kind of cascade down into a more seated position. And they look to form necks and then faces. There is a strange recognition of what these are. They look a lot like Taltak, but different colors. The war pick itself kind of juts from her chest and finds position in her right hand. She lifts up her head, her eyes now gleaming bright white, and then all of the other heads, now all open eyes, also gleaming bright white. And she just smiles and screams at you.
Oh, fuck.
Wait.
But only for a brief moment, as she looks at your parents, screams once more. They are shaken completely, and she runs back behind the throne and escapes.
Oh.
Huh.
Well, should we follow her?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. What the fuck was that?
Oh. She just grew 5 heads.
I would
And also
pose
run
that-
over to the door and kind of peek around the corner.
Mm-hmm. No roll required. You see this Dragonborn that you've been fighting kind of awkwardly bumbling down this hallway, which doesn't look like a full hallway. It looks more like carved into the bedrock of the mountain here. But as you like kind of peer around the corner, one of the heads suddenly turns very elastic and like flicks itself backwards towards you, elongates in such a way that it kind of returns to its ichor form, goes out into the room, grasps Queen Ophelia's ankle, and starts pulling her towards the back.
Kelby is going to grab onto Queen Ophelia, and she's going to enhance her own ability. Let's see, to give herself bull strength.
Okay.
So as Kelby is trying to like hold Ophelia and like tug of war the queen away from this, because not today, Satan.
Not today. Yeah, in response, can I like run up and try to cut through this neck, if that's what we can call it?
If you want to try.
Yeah, it has grasped my mother by the ankle. It's a 22 to hit.
22 to hit. What are you using to try and hit this?
My family's broken ancestral greatsword.
Interesting. You feel very confident in your ability to swing this weapon and to be able to make contact with your target. This glances straight through it. It's as if it separates right when it's about to make contact and then rejoins itself. Been like a split second.
Oh, okay.
Sarah, Kelby, you're holding on to Ophelia here. Can you make a strength saving throw?
Yes, I would love to. I get advantage.
You also have a
saving throw,
Yes.
or okay.
You also have a +3, Kelby.
I only get advantage on strength checks with full strength.
You can still have advantage on it. It's fine.
Okay, sick. And I get a +1. How many?
3.
Oh hell yeah! That's an 18 -2 +3, 19.
Math.
roller coaster.
Amazing. You also feel very confident that you're able to hold the queen here. But just as you feel like you have a firm footing here, she starts to like flip up on like under herself, like her feet kind of topple up against her.
Kelby, like if I feel her slip, like Kelby, without thinking, as like a reaction, like a fearful reaction, similar to when we were jumped at the camp that night, just bursts into a bear, like 110%. I use my wild shape, and she is now a bear that's like holding on to the queen and like like just big old bear arms, like holding on.
I love this. This is extremely good. So now there's an adorable bear holding on to Queen Ophelia here, who is like completely beside herself with trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
The bear is like, if you've seen Brave, where the mom's just like, oh, that's 100% what it sounds like. As this bear is just like clearly like swearing up a storm and like trying desperately to hold on to the queen.
Very good. You are successful in being able to hold on to the queen. Absolutely no problem. However, another one of those tendrily necks shoots out from this hallway. It's the black one that's currently holding on to Ophelia's ankle. And now this is the white one that is doing the same and is now grabbing you. Can you make a strength saving throw for me? Or rather, dexterity. Dexterity.
You get a +3, Kelby. Anders, close the door.
3 for a dex check. There's no pluses on it.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I don't know what happened to Zoom. I think I'm still here, though. Uh-oh. I don't think I've dropped any frames either. Oh, this is weird. Hang on. I think Zoom just crashed for us all.
Oh, I'm back.
I think
We're
you're
back.
back. Okay,
We're all
that
back.
was fucking weird. That was weird.
What just happened?
And we're back.
I think that was literally
Zoom
just
flip.
Zoom because like my internet is
Normally
fine.
it's just me.
Yeah, Zoom
I'm
crash.
so happy it wasn't just me. I rolled a 17 plus 3 dirty 20.
Okay. Sorry, that was a save. Okay, great. Cool. Sorry, that was fucking weird.
Before any of this, I just read real quick because I was trying to ask while they were still rolling. But how
Yes.
far down that hallway is this multi-headed freak?
Probably about 20 feet at this point.
Cool. Just wondering.
Okay, tight. You succeed on your save here. However, this white tendrily neck thing is now also grasping Ophelia once again. So she's now double wrapped here. You're still wrapped around her. And at this point, it's yanking her down that hallway.
Kelby, who's just scrambling, is just going to turn ahead and roar at Mistwin and Poignet, like just as she's like being dragged with this dwarven queen.
Poignet is going to be like, and like take angry stomping steps towards the throne and walk up onto the chair and then like aim a finger down as he pulls a card and holds it in front of his hand, the sun. And he's going to shoot a fireball down at the end of the hallway.
Yo!
Yes!
Amazing! Okay. Cool.
As soon as the fireball leaves his finger, Anders going to close the door.
Tight. What's happening with this?
Ooh, that's a lot of numbers.
That's a big number, my dude.
So I need a dex save, I guess, from this.
That's almost all 6s and 5s.
3 6s,
a
3
lot.
5s.
Impressive.
Yo, holy shit.
Out of 8.
It got a 20 on its save.
Hit. My DC
They'll take
is
half.
So half
Okay.
of that.
17, so 15, 3, 18 damage.
18,
Okay.
yep.
Cool. Sick. Nice.
You're closing the door, Anders?
Yeah. As soon as I see the fireball like go through the doorway, I'll pull it shut.
Okay. So you close the door. Sick.
All we hear from the other side is just.
Amazing. Amazing.
I've seen this trick before. Fireball, shut the door.
You go to shut the door, and the red tendril goes and holds it, so it's not completely shut. And now the blue tendril swings, grabbing Ophelia again. She's now triple grappled by this thing and is pulling her at like 3 times the speed. So she's now right by the door, along with Kelby, who's holding on to her.
Yeah, Kelby's just roaring the entire way, like scrambling with claws, like trying to like dig her feet into the, like as we're going over that rough terrain, is just holding on and just constantly like growling and roaring because this sucks.
Go for it.
Being Mistwind just curses silently and is going as he's going to start running towards the door. And he's going to say, I've lost one family member in these halls. I'm not going to lose another. And can I get into this other hallway or no?
It's a bit difficult right now. You have a decent-sized bear as well as your mother standing in front of this doorway, along with the kind of coiled tendrils here, both holding the door open and grasping your mother here. So, you can try. You can try. I don't know how you can try. How about like an acrobatics check to try and get through that?
Oh boy,
Mr. Dwarf Paladin.
Godspeed.
I would love an athletics, but I will do an acrobatics. Let's see. Nope.
Shit.
Womp womp.
Yeah,
I don't think a 4 is gonna do it.
it's a little complicated here. There's also like a mess of stuff around this throne and
There's
right
a
behind
bear.
it too. Yeah, there's a literal bear.
There's a bear.
So it's a bit slippery, kind of gross and weird. There's like a blood trail where Taltak like ran from. So it's hard to like get a grasp on anything to try and propel yourself through this thing.
Can I get through the door?
You're gonna have to try and do the same thing, an acrobatics check there, bud. Which
I'm a little bit.
You're
I'm a
a
little bit
monk
more
and a
nimble
rogue.
than him. Acrobatics. Oh, that dice is done. 11.
11. Unfortunately,
I
it's
slip
very
on
much
some
the same
viscera.
thing. Yes. So yeah, it's very much the same thing. Yeah, just like guts, blood, viscera in this area from where Taltak's like chest cavity was just splaying it all out. Rogue, like gold nuggets and jewels and stuff and papers and this mess with the bear. It's a lot. It's a lot. So it's feels difficult to try and get through this. Poignet, I'm also going to allow you whatever you would like to do to try and figure this out, since everyone else
Getting
has.
like fed up, he's pulling out all the stops. So he pulls out the anchor card and like flicks it, and it lands right on Ophelia's forehead. And I cast enlarge on her.
Yo!
So she is too large to pull through the door.
She big. Hang on. Oh god.
Has a bear just like cuddling her.
Big ol' feels.
Big ol' feels. Amazing. All right. Let's see here. Oh god. Well, doesn't seem to matter for whatever the fuck Taltak is now. The final, what is it? We have black, white, red, blue. Oh, the final green one is now encasing itself around her like a vine, but it is still very much blood, ichor, dark, gooey grossness, and is now like Pooh Bear trying to get through the hole into Rabbit's house. Very much trying to tug her on through here. Let's see if it actually happens. Oh my fucking god. Okay, yeah, she's like doubled over and like pancaked through this thing. Kelby, are you hanging on to this?
Yeah, Kelby's trying to like keep her like at this point she's just like trying to get a grip without like actually clawing the queen, but like and trying to dig her heels in and just keep her from being taken away by these gross things. No.
If you'll allow me a bit of agency here, I will say
Yes.
that you're able to hang on, but you're going with her. You're able to grasp onto like her arm, and as she kind of like accordions in on herself, you kind of get crushed in there. You can try and make a what is this, like a dex save to try and break out of it.
No. Kelby's along for the ride, I think. Like she's trying to like keep this person's here. If she gets sucked in and like she's already like grappled, I feel like she's just trying to stay with the queen and not let her go by herself, I guess, at this point.
Okay, very good. At this point, it's a lot like a cork like being shot out of a champagne bottle kind of a thing, or like a what's a good what's a good way to describe it? Like a lot of tension of like a cartoon character like being stuck somewhere and then suddenly whew, they're just like straight down the hallway. That's essentially what's happening here to the Queen and Kelby now. They are shot down this hallway like a rubber band, basically. Cannot be seen any longer as they like smack into a wall and round a corner. You hear from this position like machinery and like a bunch of steam released from down the hall, but that's the most that you can comprehend of what's happening here. And I think with that, we're just going to end the session right here. Use that as a smidge of a cliffhanger to come back to. Absolutely not what I thought was going to happen, but hey, here we are. You wanna do that cool voice thing that you did one more time there, Bright?
With the word gun or what I did before?
What you did before. Welcome to this chaos, my
man.
friends. It's
I love it here.
freaking sick as hell.
I'm erect.
Oh my fucking god.
Gross.